Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening, this afternoon, this morning, wherever this finds you, whenever this finds you. Today, we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign, our quarantine campaign, playing Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition, playing through the 2013 adventure Legacy of the Crystal Shard. But I will also say that we are now making use of the most recent adventure at the time of recording, released by Wizards of the Coast, Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. I'm not using the material directly as written necessarily, but I am using a fair amount of maps and things like that and encounters. So if you are intending on playing Rime of the Frost Maiden, just know that this session will include spoilers from that adventure. So if you want to avoid the spoilers, you may want to come back to this after you've had a chance to play. If you don't give a shit about Rime of the Frost Maiden, well then welcome. Let me introduce you to the players for today. So, guys, these are the Quarantine Crusaders themselves. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently? First up, we have Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm playing Grim Buckman. He's a 5th level wizard with no ability to copy spells now.
So. Oh, yeah, right, you're...
My quill.
Your quill blew away.
Blew away in the wind.
Yeah, that's tragic. Oh, man. Next up is Mo.
Hi, I'm Morris. I'm playing Thomas Branner, who is a 7th level fighter. He has lost all his arrows in the hurricane we just encountered.
He's not an archer anyway.
Oh, jeez. And
back up.
Yeah, true.
Last, but certainly not least, is our resident armor smith, Dave.
Hey everyone, I'm Dave. I'm playing Lex Wiltshire. He is a half-elven ranger of Myliki, and he is 6th level. And I somehow managed to miss the last windstorm, so I still have my arrows, and if I wanted to, I could probably write something too.
All right. So guys, last session saw quite a bit of chatty in it, and so it was 2 sessions ago was Goat Ball, right?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, and then last session, what happened last session?
We got hit by some crag cats because some yeti decided to take a bite of our offerings to the crag cats. So we got hit that night.
Yep.
And then honestly, I think it was between that and then we got hit by the blizzard and had to make a run for a cave because our tent set got torn in half by the crag cats. So,
yeah,
that's about it. I think really, and it ended as we had made our way into the cave, and then I think that was the end of it, the end of the session.
I think I was just suggesting we need to search it to make sure it's not inhabited, and I think that was when we decided to cut.
Yeah,
makes me worried.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
All right. So then, guys, let's pick up with you guys. Yeah, I think we did leave it with you guys sort of making your way into a cave, right?
Yep. Yeah, we found our way to the cave.
Okay. All right. So, Dave, you actually you do not have the blame for the shitty weather rolls this time. So.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks, Roll20, for relieving some of the pressure. Had they rolled just nice weather without me, then it would all be my karma, right?
Mm-hmm. So let's see if anything of interest is happening today. Okay. So you guys get yourself in the cave, and now that you're here, you guys will have an opportunity to catch your breath, to recover a little bit. Let me grab your tokens here. I don't think... Oh, you guys have no clerics today.
Oh, God.
Interesting.
This will be fun.
Okay. Austin and Grim.
And I don't think I've got any potions left, actually, either.
Uh-oh.
Not sure if anyone else has.
Uh-oh. Well, guys, it's been fun playing with you. I look forward to planning what we're going to play next. I hear Dark Sun is lovely this time of year.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought it was ever on.
No, it's funny. Someone was asking about this past week we wrapped up our 4th edition, our war story. We played 2 weeks worth of 4th edition in our Night Below game, and someone was asking about how it compares to 2nd and 5th, and I sort of realized that the two things I kind of have against 5th right now is I really don't like the experience point system. I much prefer this kind of thing where you guys are, gradually developing over time and whatnot, and it feels more organic, and I'm not actively putting my thumb on the scale of like deciding when you guys are going to be going up in a level. It allows me to just let the story develop where it's going to go. And because I don't have my thumb on the scale, there isn't like a, Kev, when are we going to get the next level kind of thing that I feel like we do in other level-based. I don't mean you guys necessarily, but I mean like whenever I run other level-based games, I feel that pressure to try and like the players want to get to the next level and start developing. But the other thing is that 5th edition characters don't really come into their own until 3rd level anyway. Right, like they don't at first and 2nd level. Your characters are much closer to what you'd get in like a basic, like a BX or a BECMI game. AD&D characters have more complexity and more options to them, thanks to the proficiency system, than what starting off characters in 5e. And the 5e stuff is really punishing because of and it's the same as it is in AD&D at low levels, can be really punishing as well. But there's very few monsters in 5e that have that like tiny little bucket of hit points that, like, say, kobolds or goblins or whatever do in this. So I feel
lights.
Yeah, I mean, like the answer to that is just we'll start running the game at 3rd level, which is fine. But I love the mechanics of 5e, and I've enjoyed it every time I've run it when it wasn't an ongoing campaign. It's just I need to figure out how best to make it work as a campaign for me if I want to try and dabble in 5e again. I mean, the answer, I guess, there is just run something that is milestone based, right? Where we're story based and we know when we're going up in levels. But yeah,
the problem with games where it's primarily based on the experience you get from the fights is then the players just want to fight things all the time. So
yep.
I found that as a player, anyways.
Yep.
If there's not a milestone or quests or getting experience like we do in 2nd edition from treasure or equipment, then the players just want to go out and fight things, and it's like, well, that's not really the whole point of the role. Like, it's part of it at all.
I think 5e is modifiable enough though that if you wanted to borrow an experience table from another version and then have, for example, GP for XP, you can do it. Yeah.
The thing I'd like, I would definitely modify the XP system in that to be more gradual, and I like the there's a interesting, if I didn't want to use training rules, there's an interesting rule in the Kobold Press's Midgard setting where they say if you between adventures, as much time passes in the world as does in the real world. So, like, you'll have your adventure, and if it takes, 3 months to get finished, you finish up the adventure, and then there's 3 months that pass between then and your next adventure. And that's how you measure your game time. And it's a neat, easy rule of thumb way of doing it. That if we had done that in our Night Below game, we'd be pretty close to where we are with training. Because we've been playing that for almost a year now, and the characters have gone through a little more than a year of time in the actual game.
In the future, I might do something like that because, like, tracking time when you've got like campaign events going on, like that would make it a lot easier.
Unless in a travel-based game like this or like Night Below, keeping track of time is very easy and very important because it keys in with aspects of the actual gameplay. But if you're playing a city-based game and it's more story or plot-based, who gives a shit how much time passes? It's like measuring space in a Star Wars story. Like, who gives a shit how far away the Outer Rim is? Like, it's as far away as you need it to be for the purpose of the story. No one's sitting down and doing, astrogation to figure it out. That's not what that.
Well, and when they do try and do that, they usually get it wrong, and they, call something a parsec.
Well, yeah, they just threw in random words like parsec and used it incorrectly. It's a bit like the gigawatts in Back to the Future.
Yeah. Okay. So then, guys, with that in mind, that said, there is a really new Wilderness survival kit is pretty awesome. It's got some really good. There's not a lot to it, but it's got some really good stuff in there. Okay. So then, guys, what are you planning on doing with your evening then? Grim is a little banged up. It looks like I think that was from the travel, right? You getting knocked over or what?
I think I got knocked over, if I recall, on the way.
Yeah. So we do not have anyone. Lex, you don't have the healing proficiency, do you?
Nope.
No. So then So then what you guys will have a chance to do is mark off a firewood ration from the chart. I think John's got that on the party loot or party rations or something.
Yeah, I'll go in and do the party rations.
Awesome.
I've never even looked at this.
It's all taken care of for you.
Yeah, I've been lazy.
Sorry, I got it.
Okay.
All right.
So
party ration.
then you do have Lex. I think what you do have is weather sense, right? Or sense weather?
Yes, Lex has weather sense.
Yeah. Give us a weather sense check. See what the day is gonna be like tomorrow. Yep. So then, for 3 percentile rolls, please. Let's see how we do here. Okay. So it's gonna be still pretty windy tomorrow. Oh, yeah, still pretty windy tomorrow, but a clear sky. So the blizzard will blow over, but the wind is going to continue tomorrow.
I thought wind was the second one.
Sorry?
I thought wind was the middle one.
Sorry. Oh, sorry, Dave. I saw that the first one is I don't know why I missed that.
So
29.
70, 29, and 70.
Yeah, so the wind will die down. It will be overcast, but the wind's going to die down tomorrow. So if you can just wait out this one day, you guys should be okay for making your way tomorrow. Let me grab the token for, excuse me. Where is it here? Sky Tower. Weirdum Doom Crag. All right, where are you? On Claw. Oh boy.
I don't even have anything for like herbalism or anything where I could try and find herbs to make poultices. I do have 1.5 healing potions. I don't know if you guys have any healing potions.
If I'm getting hit in a head-on fight, something's wrong anyway. So maybe. I'm not so sure I should use the healing potion quite yet.
Well, maybe a halfer.
Oh yeah, I can do the half thing.
Yep.
How much does that restore?
1d4.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll take a halfer.
Yep.
All right.
I've got 1 left, which I suggest we keep for emergency.
So 3. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. That'll be to 16. Overnight, you'll get to 17 if you don't get killed.
All right.
Yep.
That's the reverse one of the rams.
My
All
ram
right.
alarm's going. Sorry, guys. Cracked horn. Somebody's trying to steal cracked horn.
Exactly. Did someone park their Tercel outside in the cave?
All right,
so,
it's on. I turned off my microphone for that.
It's those well-known, ragged car thieves. So we rolled randomly to see where you guys ended up taking shelter because you did get a little turned around in the snow, and it was actually on the northern slopes or the northern side of the canyon. While it is definitely cold and unnerving, and you're convinced that you guys hear things outside, voices carried on the wind, the night passes uneventfully. So,
good.
Morning comes, and Grim, you will be able to heal 1 hit point.
Alrighty. There we go.
I'm just seeing what of interest is happening today. Okay, let's see here. Okay. All right. So then, guys, what do you wish to do today? The wind has died down. Let me turn this down a scooch here. And let's see what we got.
Still discussing XP in the chat.
All right, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, and I mean, like at the end of the day, it's what works for the particular game you're running, and what works for the table as well.
Yeah, and in fact, somebody just mentioned that, like, if your campaign wants to be a campaign of murder hobos, then run a campaign of murder hobos. So
Absolutely, yeah.
if,
Well, I mean, like,
more out of it.
even of the games we're running, like we already run XP a little differently between this game and our Night Below game because you don't have to train in this one. You guys don't have use time, and then I'm running what do you call it? Strange Aeons adventure path. We just started that with my son for our father and son game night, and I'm using Milestone in that because there's no point in trying to figure out what the XP is and what's more interesting to me is have fun encounters and then gain levels when you hit story achievements. So it works better that way for that particular game instead of tracking. He's not going to be farming stuff. He's not getting XP from magic items. The gradual progression of his power level will correspond to his progression through the story. So, and I probably would do that next time I run Pathfinder 2 as well, with a bigger campaign, just because I'd adopt this thing, because I just don't, the 1,000 XP to go up a level seems really small for that game. But anyway, we're not playing Pathfinder 2 today. We're playing this. So, guys, tell me about your morning then. So you'll step out from this cave. You'll see that the skies are still slate gray overhead. So it's still dim and dismal out. But the wind has died down to almost nothing. And there is a almost like roiling kind of layer or a sea of drifts, of snow drifts, stretching out through the valley. And it's going to be, that awful hard-packed light snow as well too that blows in at the late winter. So it's going to be very unpleasant going along through here. Because you guys have your snowshoes, you will be able to stay on top for a lot of it. But as soon as the day gets a little longer, it'll start melting a bit, and then you'll go down. Oh, I'm going to give a big thanks to we got a new viewer I think his name is Boethius. And he gave some terrific advice on Arctic survival. So I've got some stuff. I haven't incorporated it yet, but I'm going to be doing that too. So he had some good ideas for what you guys could use for firewood and shit like that. So I'll adjust the likelihood of finding your consumables and shit like that there. It's really great stuff.
Like burn the bones of your enemies?
No, like how you can use different kinds of moss and stuff like that, and like where you would specifically find them. So it's cool stuff. Cool. And the nice thing with the wilderness survival rules is because they try to model like realism in it, it's easy to take real world stuff and adapt it for those rules. I'm not having to try to put it through the lens of a game mechanics necessarily. Yeah. So then, first the morning thing is one of you guys is going to have to be prepping, the breakfast and things like that. So would you cross off 6 rations, please?
Got it.
And then
that tent is still messed up, isn't it?
What's that?
Or tent.
The tent is still damaged from the crag cat pudding.
No, I think you guys took that extra day, and yeah, and
sorry, I'm going to give you a timeline. Yeah, sorry.
yeah. Cola was able to fix it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fix the tent? Wow.
Cola specifically took leatherworking so that he wouldn't have to sleep in the cold. So
Now that's dedication to your character.
Absolutely, that is the kind of emergent character development that I fucking love. All right.
Or when you're playing in your second campaign with Kev in 2nd edition, and you're going to be doing a lot of overland travel, so you take direction sense, weather sense, hunting, rope use, and mountaineering.
Oh, see, I knew that, but I still decided he was a city boy anyway, so that's why I took all this engineering and building stuff.
Grim is effectively a trust fund kid. He has no idea how food is made. He has no idea where it comes from.
He's got calluses. He's just he's a man of the urban working class. What can I say?
Posh spice then.
Yeah.
He's not posh.
So, with someone prepping breakfast, then you guys have the opportunity to hunt as well too. Anyone want to hunt this morning? It is consequence-free.
I think one of our ranger colleagues, I think, or possibly could Austin go and see if he can find a stream.
He could. Yeah, give us a percentile roll. Holy shit, Dave, you got... Yeah, I gotta grab my book now.
Okay, this one's for Austin's fishing.
Okay. Or stream first.
You're gonna have to get one of those streaming devices.
Yeah, he
Streaming
doesn't...
devices so I can program all the keys in, so I can just roll.
Yeah. So he can't fish. Like, he can't find a stream. There's not going to be a mountain stream that's going to have fish in it. At least not ones that you can eat. You'll need to be to a bigger river to get fishing, but he doesn't. He's not able to find any water. However, again, like, because you guys are using firewood, you can just melt snow. Like, you don't need to worry about making the roll to try and find fresh water.
Don't use the yellow snow.
Yeah, good advice. Sound advice. That's that ranger training paying off. Would you kindly, Dave, give me a D6 roll, please? Let's see what's available here. 1. Okay, and let's check to see how many there are. I think what so what you come across, yeah, I think you come across a small group of rabbits. And because you rolled a 1, this is pretty good, Dave. Like, you're hunting. Every successful hunt you get, I'll let you take down 2 of them. There are 8 available to take down. It's a small creature, so each of these things will feed 1 person.
Okay.
I think that's right. Hold on.
That was half.
The fish only feed half, but I thought... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fish only feed half. Animals feed a full ration. So, Dave, let's start counting it up here to 8. So go ahead and give us a D10 roll.
Bam.
So that's 2 down. Again. 2 more down. 2 more down. 1 more hot hit, and that's it.
All right.
Yeah. Jeez. So you got 8 rations, 8 fresh rations. So you actually just mark off 2 add 2 to the to your ration count, because you guys can all eat fresh rabbit stew this morning. Okay, and let's see here. Yeah, no one else has got like herbalism or anything like that, so I don't think there's anything else to do in the morning. It's just a matter of setting out. So
we're still heading back to Sky Tower.
Oh yeah.
Shelter?
So I think Dave, what do you remember? What's the last thing you remember happening?
The last thing we did in 2 sessions ago was convince the leader of the second tribe to meet us at a certain number of days in the Valley of the Winds there.
Yeah.
And we were going to head over to Sky Tower Shelter to try and convince the first tribe to come halfway and try and make amends.
Yeah.
Even though we think that's probably not going to happen.
We're in Doom Crag. Oh, and I'm going to start on, because we're almost 50 sessions in now, so I think that I'm going to start on portraits for our characters for this one too. And I think instead of the like brown and spattered background I've got for the other one, I'm going to do like an icy blue and white background for our Icewind Dale portraits. Cool. Andrew suggested, I've been spinning my wheels for the last month for not having a project to work on. He's like, there's some other characters we haven't got pictures of yet, so...
Snowcat armor is being done.
All right. Dave, remind me at the end of the session, because I don't want to waste time on for this, but remind me at this end of the session to tell you about the gift of work joke. It's a WoW joke that you'll appreciate now that you...
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so then, guys, you guys set out, and I think what the first thing you need to do is figure out where you are. Now, there are good... I think the chance of you being lost right now are fairly low, but I think we're going to roll it anyway, because you were... you threw yourself into the first available thing, and this is fairly far afield from where Ostin or Longclaw travel. Nice. Okay, so direction sense will definitely help with that. So let's see here. It's the first time you guys have had to worry about getting lost. Although I guess that's not true, because you guys started using the river as a way of not getting lost, right?
Yep.
Okay. So let's see here. Mountains, base 50%. There is a distinguishing landmark because you're in what do you call it? A valley that you're traveling through. It's overcast plus 30, so that's 80%. You got a navigator down to 50%. Landmark sighted, give you minus 15, so it's 35%. And yeah, that's it. So let's say 30%. Someone want to give me a percentile roll? See if you guys managed to find your way back to the trail that you were following.
I can do it.
You might be muted there, Mo. Mo, did you roll? Was your roll a 62?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll use yours was the first one, which means we'll take that one.
Really? Mine was the first one.
We lost the...
In mine, I see a 62 coming up first, which is...
That's funny. It did the opposite with me.
Yeah. Well, which is good because you're rolling the percentage to get lost, not to not get lost. So
good. Yeah. Let's do
yeah.
that.
So this is higher is definitely better here.
Huh.
So then, Mo had a audio problem.
Everybody drink.
Well, I don't know. Can you hear it?
I can hear you.
Oh, first time for several weeks. Hello.
Yep.
All right, no.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I was just checking whether I got the plus 48 on.
Okay. So then, guys, you guys are setting out, and let's see how far you're going to be able to get today. Let's see. So to get back to the road, or to the valley here. Oh, shit, what am I doing here? And then you're going to be able to get pretty far here. Skirt the mountains. Because remember, this is the cackling vale here. You definitely want to be careful how you make your way across here. Okay. You'll be at the foot of Sky Tower Shelter by the end of the day, guys.
Sweet.
Let's do it.
All right. So then. Sorry, I need to check one more thing, guys. One more thing. Okay. So, the day's travel is thanks to the gear that you received from you picked up in Cara de Naval. The travel is not pleasant, but it's not, it's not nearly as hard as what the last couple of days have been. In comparison to yesterday in particular, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. You're traveling for basically the full width of the valley, and then you start making your way northward through the things here. And because this map is so incredibly high res,
I have to go.
Okay, we'll see you back shortly, Mo. I think I can get you guys down even closer here. Make you a little smaller. Boom. To give you the full scope of how teeny tiny you are in relation to this. You travel in the foot, in the shadow of the massive Spine of the World Mountains. The sky clear. You're keeping one of you is maybe keeping an eye up to try and spy any of the griffins of Sky Tower Shelter and the Akhenathi tribe. I've got that name wrong again, I think. I should really write this down. Then when I changed monitors, I took all my little stickies that had all my notes on it are still on the old monitor. So, no, Akhenathi, I got it right. Heck yeah. Go brain. So you meet the first really challenging physical barrier, which is the river. Now, another almost week of winter has passed here. Do you guys want to risk just going across the river, or do you guys have a strategy? You want to try and get yourself to that ford again? What are you thinking?
Oh, I'd say let's reach the river.
I'm okay to just walk on water. But what about you guys?
I've got a phantom steed I could summon.
Oh yeah, right. You got that. What do you call it? Your
Yeah.
Ioun Stone.
Yep.
We got the phantom steed. Oh, that's right. He can walk on water. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally, I can literally walk on
hold
water.
on. At your level, can the Phantom Steed walk on water?
It can't walk on water, but I'm thinking it might be a lessened weight because it doesn't leave tracks.
No. It just magically doesn't leave tracks. It's otherwise a horse. So you'd be adding a 400-pound animal.
Never mind that. Thought I had a good idea here. Thought I got to get used to my.
I know what we need. More weight.
Yeah.
Let's really give this iso stress testing.
Well, we should send Osted out anyway to see if he can. See what happens
So
first.
okay. So Anna says hi to everyone. You're a little early, my girl.
And banana.
Yeah, I know. Big yawn. Big yawn. Hello. Please don't bite. All right. Yeah. Okay, monkey. Okay, good girl. All right. So then, let's see here. Wood. Dave, would you give me a percentile roll, please? So it appears as if the water here, the ice is not quite as... maybe there's a hot spring that feeds in at some point that's been weakening it because the ocean goes right into the water. And then kind of like clambers himself out. And it doesn't bother him. He's, a weird polar bear. So shakes it off, but he says, we should find another crossing.
All right.
I fear this is not safe for your kind.
All right.
Lex just walks out onto the water and goes, "What?"
Would make more sense.
So
As
then,
you, up or down? Should we go upstream or downstream?
Upstream was the last board that we used. So
yeah, if there is something that's feeding in here, like a hot spring or something like that, that is weakening the ice here, then heading upstream may try and find a way beyond it, as opposed to waiting for the water to cool.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, so I've rolled randomly. So by the time you guys got here, you were about a quarter off from what do you call it? From reaching the foothills of or the base of Sky Tower Shelter. What it means is that you it was quite late in your travel day. You've been going for about 6.5 hours at this point. You travel for another 2 hours upstream, and you're still not able to find something. I rolled randomly to see how far you got to travel, and you're still not finding something, and it is getting dark. So do you want to try and rest on this side of the river, or do you want to
we can find some shelter?
Yeah, that's right.
natural shelter? Go ahead and give us a percentile roll.
Brandon, do you want to go ahead?
I thought you're the survival. All right, I'll do it.
Yeah, it's based on percentage, so it's not based on skill.
God damn it!
Yeah, no. So you don't, but I mean, you guys can set up your tent. Thankfully, Cola did repair the tent before he, before he departed. So
while Grim and Thomas are setting up the tent and the campfire, I'll go look for more food again.
for more. Oh, sure, yeah. Go ahead, give us a hunting check. Nothing here. Okay. And I need to check something here. Okay.
I kind of want to fly into battle on a griffin, just saying.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
Can't imagine where you would have got that from. Okay. So, guys. Okay. Let me just quickly set one thing up here. Okay, what have I done here? Whoop. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let me position you guys here. Awesome. Okay. So this is, it is dusk. And we're going to say these are boulders again, too. Like the map we're using is the same tree-filled one we used before, but they're not going to be trees. They will be like boulders or, rock, extensions or protrusions. There we go. 3. All right. And you guys are actually, we don't need to roll to see who's on watch here because everybody is still setting up camp. Now, there is a 30% chance that either Lex or Ostin are away from camp because they were hunting. Because this actually occurs right at dusk. So, Lex, why don't you give us a percentile roll for you? 30% chance of you being away from camp? Oh, just got back. Okay. And there's going to be 30% chance of Ostin being away. So, go ahead and...
Make that one, Brandon. I'll,
All right. All right.
You don't want to take the blame for it? Nice. So, he's back as well, too. In which case... let me check for fish for him. The downside of having easy access to the water is you guys aren't able to cross. The upside is that he can fish. So give us a 1d8 roll, please, Brandon.
All right.
Nice. 5 fish. So 2.5 rations from Ostin. So you guys are getting back, and, Grim, I'm picturing you and Tom are sort of... Tom's probably doing the heavy lifting, getting things set up. You're taking some pretty careful direction from the others as to how to get the campfire going and whatnot.
That's enough.
Yeah, but you're beginning to get things set up there. And Ostin returns while Lex was unsuccessful. You still have the leftover rabbit from this morning. And Ostin brings back quite a few fish that he's managed to pluck from the river. Let's see here. Dave, you missed last session. Would you give us a D10 roll, please? Okay, you guys. So, Lex, I think as you get back, you just have that... There is an uncanny feeling that you develop as a hunter in the Forgotten Realms. And that's because, unlike hunters here, there's a lot more things that are actively hunting you while you are out in the wilderness. So you just sort of recognizing that you are both predator and prey at the same time, you develop a bit of a preternatural sense for when something is watching, or at least you learn to listen to those senses. And you can feel those senses going off. As you guys are, talking about, I think Grim may be saying, I don't know how to cook fish. What do you... And Ostin kind of, trundles over and says that he will help, with preparing things. Longclaw is lying down, resting from the long trip. Tom is busy setting up the tent, wrestling with that. And guys, Dave, you feel something? Something is off here. What are you doing, Lex?
Sorry, I was waiting for you to switch us to a combat map.
Yeah. Hold on. I actually did. I was so anxious, I forgot to bring you guys over. Here we go. Let me shift ping and bring you up here. There you go, guys.
All right.
Lex is like, something's off. Ostin, Longclaw, do you recognize it?
Okay, let's
It's
see
like
here.
something something's tracking us.
They both get up and look around. You see Longclaw's big snout. His nostrils are flaring, and he smells nothing. Ocean says, "I sense nothing, but trust your ears, Lex." What is so?
Do I have any idea? Like, is it something I think we've faced before?
I think, you're not quite sure just yet.
Okay.
But what? Let's see.
I'm gonna move into the middle here. I don't know. Do we have like a fire set up? Maybe.
I think around where Grim is where you're getting they're trying to get a fire started.
Okay, so then I'll step in behind the fire and I'm going to start planting arrows. I'm like,
sure,
trust my gut.
Okay. And then you hear a yipping sound, and you can see your adversaries reveal themselves.
I'm like zooming way out on the map. I'm like, I don't see anything.
Yeah, not yet. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2.
Big reveal.
3.
Ah!
Now, unlike the illustrations here, guys, let me give you a quick... Oh, excellent. They did the searches already. Let me give you a quick handout. Unlike the illustration, these things are have like a completely white and bluish gray hide with the mottled black bits on it. They don't have the traditional... and their hide itself is a bluish dark gray.
I don't think we're going to be able to fight these guys.
But you definitely recognize what they are. Gnolls.
He's got a hand on there.
Okay, guys. Let us... Where's my dice? Where's my dice? Here we go. Let's roll some initiative. Okay, guys, we are on round 1. You are not surprised by this. Lex, you have successfully planted arrows, so you're increased the attack rate.
I don't know if this. I think you ported over a healthier version of the Stone Wolf. I don't think it's. I thought it was more beat up than that.
Oh, what is it down to?
I don't remember. We did the mending and it was on the other screen, and it was like.
Oh,
it was
yeah. Give me a sec here. It's probably in the camp. Let me get you broken one.
Not to give us more of a handicap here.
Not at all. That is a good player. We pointed out before that like the having in these kinds of sandbox games. The players need to do some of the heavy lifting in terms of like tracking assets and things like that, because I just don't, you got a whole game to run, so you don't really have time to keep track of like what magic, especially when it's randomly generated stuff. So yeah, so I really appreciate that, Brandon. Okay, there you go. So there, was that the right square, or was he next to you?
It was one beneath Grim is where you had him.
There you go. Okay, awesome, guys. Okay, so then let's hold on, guys. Most importantly, this is gonna be the thing that turns the tide. There's one more I forgot.
Oh, God.
Alrighty, so then, and again, each of these things are boulders. The trees are not trees; they will be serving as boulders. Dave, you missed last session. You missed the fun with the crag cats. Let's see if you can kick some ass in initiative by beating my 3. Oh, I gotta flip my camera. Ooh, so close. So close. Alright, so then they are going to be acting on a... Let's see here. On a 10.
Okay. I'm pulling up Osten and Longclaw.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. What is he? You rolled an 8. Okay. Wait. So, that's.
You rolled a 4. 4. Initiative is 4. 8 was for surprise.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Oh. Sorry.
Ocean and Longclaw are both a +6.
6, yes, sorry. For both of them, it's a 6.
Well, that's good because Ocean, Longclaw, and Lex all have a +6 with their initiatives. So,
Oh, nice. It's easy. All right, so then first up, we have Grim on a 5. What are you doing, Grim?
All right, so I'm gonna say the ones on the left. I think I can breach those. I did a little math. I can cast sleep on those ones on the ones on the left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, hold on here. Where's my PHB? Here we go.
Actually, hold on. Let me.
Because I think it's, what is it, 1d4 plus 2 that are affected? Or something like that?
Oh, shoot. How many is affected? I can't remember.
is it based on hit dice?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
that
number.
is all based on hit dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
2d4 hit dice worth of monsters. So give us a
2d4.
Yeah, and the range is 30 yards, so they're 90 feet away, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe some of them are. Well, whatever. I'll if it's the only the first two are within 90 at least, and I don't think it's going to get more than that. So.
90 is right there.
Okay, so I can get the first two.
Yep. Well, I mean, that's the
Okay,
epicenter for it, so yeah, let's see how you do.
All right, 30-foot diameter, so I could get all of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So 2d4?
2d4.
7 hit dice, nice. All right, so then that is not quite all of them. But yeah, with a quick arcane word and a gesture, let's just do this. Yeah, but I'm being inconsistent with my tokens here.
I like it.
Okay, there we go. So they're all down. Whoa. No, sorry, one of them is not actually. Okay, and they've just slumped down. Next is the Stone Wolf. What instruction does he have?
He's gonna hold his action, and if anybody attacks, he's gonna chomp bite.
Okay, so that is the instruction you gave him.
Yep.
Okay, because I'm assuming that while Lex was getting his stuff ready, you activated the Stone Wolf and were able to give it one instruction.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is Lex, Longclaw, and Ostin, simultaneous with these gnolls.
Lex starts shouting they're coming from the south. So Longclaw, he has a move of 4.
Longclaw has a move of 8. For if he's going to attack, it's 4. His full move is an 8, though, I think. Let me double. You got me. Question.
So he'll
think
move there and hold an attack.
I think the polar bear's got a move of 12. Let's see here. Yeah, move of 12. And a swim of 9.
Sweet.
Okay. So they've moved forward. All right.
They move forward and they're holding attacks.
Okay.
And Lex will shoot. Is this do I notice this creature looks different?
Yes, you do. Let me show you what that looks like. Okay. Where is he? Oh, for Pete's sake. Then I... Oh, no, here we go. Okay. So what you see, and I hate that... I wonder if I can edit this. Hold on. No, I can't in here. Dang it. It's got the name of... I don't hate it, but it's irritating that I can't... All the names have the actual names of the illustrations on them. They keep the name at the top in it. I don't know why they didn't cut them off, but in any event, this is what you see. Hunched over and stained but not as wet with blood as the illustration.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's a great reaction. So, Mo, you can go ahead and click and add your whatever your action is. You can kind of see what's going on here. You can feel free to add your your.
He's in now.
Oh, he is in it. Oh,
He's
great!
in it,
Yeah,
Seb.
perfect. So we'll have.
I'll just So Lex is just going to take a shot at one of the ones in the back here.
Yep.
Because he's got a longbow and. And he's
Oh
not gonna hit
man.
anything.
Okay, that one actually goes wide. Does not hit them. Okay, so then Tom, what do you have in mind? Mo, you're muted.
No, so I haven't got my phantom power on. Right, I'm going to form a line there
Okay.
and suggest everyone line up.
All right.
Actually, no, he's going to go to there, actually, I think.
Longclaw
And
just
obviously
moved.
he's readying an action to hit if he gets charged.
Okay.
Longclaw just moved in beside you to form the line. Just so you know, while you're gone.
Oh, so... okay, so in that case, I'll just move to there and do it then.
Turns out it's a dotted line.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, Longclaw moved up and he's got his claws ready. You can tell he's holding an attack because that's what he does. And if you go in front of him, he won't get to attack because the creatures will stop at you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm using my sword, by the way, here, not the glaive.
Okay.
Just check I've got it all
All
set
right.
up correctly.
So then, let's see here. These. Okay, I can go. All right, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Move some of these guys around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And this guy's just going to take a shot. These guys are getting out. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, so I got some shots to make here. Let's see here. First, one shot at Austin. Ooh, that's a solid hit. Austin will take 1 point of damage, as these are normal weapons. And 2 more shots at Austin. Oof, another hit. Austin takes another point of damage. Then 2 at Longclaw. Both of those are misses. 2 more at Longclaw, both misses. Another one at Longclaw, that's a hit. And Longclaw takes 3 points of damage. Then I have 1 at Tom. Tom, what's your AC versus missile weapons right now?
Do bucklers count against missile weapons? I have a feeling.
9.
In that case, it will be 1, not 0.
1, okay. It'll be hard to hit you. Nope. So that one of the big Nolish arrows goes past you. And I have 2 more shots. Let's do 1 on Tom. That is... No, hits AC 4. It's a miss. And last one misses as well, too. So their first volley all comes in. They seem to be shooting. Now, this other thing, that disgusting thing that you saw move, Lex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Here we go. So it skitters forward. It sees you, and you remember those red, disgusting, beady eyes? What I need you to do...
Save versus spell?
I think it's versus spell, yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the... Good lord. The sort of... So this is -2 to your saving throw as well, too, unfortunately. So, Dave, go ahead. You guys have 3 points of Astonishing Fortune, though, so there is that. Go ahead and make your save versus spells, please. And hold on, you're a half-elf. Do you have any bonuses versus charm?
Charm?
Yeah.
I know 30% resistant. 30% resistant to sleep and charm-related spells.
Awesome. Okay, so then why don't you give us a percentage roll? You failed your save, but let's see if your lineage protects you. Come on. Nice! So thankfully, the elven grace of your forebears, and you can picture that this thing is just like, there's a low trilling that's accompanied by it, and you could feel the weight of its will. It was trying to get you to come forward so you could be pulled apart. Okay. And then we have second volley from Lex.
You know what? I'm changing targets, shooting at that thing.
Not a bad idea. Okay. That is just barely enough. You know, you solidly hit this thing. It doesn't even flinch.
But it doesn't do any damage.
Yeah. Okay, then we have second volley from some gnolls. So you got 1 on Ostin. That is a miss. 2 on Ostin. 1 hits. Ostin takes 1 more point of damage. Yeah, and then 2 on Longclaw. 1 of those is a hit. Longclaw takes 7 points of damage.
Oh, God.
1 on Tom, it's a miss. Another on Tom, also a miss. Another on Tom, a miss. And nat 20 on Longclaw. Longclaw takes 6 points of damage.
So 13 total.
Whatever it said. Yeah, you got to add it as I go. I'm not going to remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know.
I've been doing it. Instead of -6, I just put 6.
Okay. Okay.
Well, no, he took 13 total, Dave.
Yeah. I took the 7 off, and then I took off 6.
Sorry. First time.
Okay. All right, guys. So then, yeah, that is the end of the first round. These nasty hunters. Now, remember, the trees here are giant rock formations, so they are blocking line of sight. So you do have some terrain you can take advantage of.
Lex called out to Grim and said...
Oh, guys, only one can talk at a time. If you hear someone else talking, you got to stop.
Go ahead, Mo.
Couple of things. Didn't we heal the wolf? And
no,
can we actually see the people to the side?
We healed it a little bit. And that's
were they shooting at us from the side?
Yes, you can see them.
Yeah. Or at least the one right at the top.
Yep.
See what I mean, right?
Okay, guys. Run around 2. Dave, we thank you for... Oh, we just lost Brandon.
Lex calls out to Grim.
Okay.
Lex calls out to Grim and yells that there's some kind of creature here that's trying to control my thoughts.
Yeah. Okay, so guys,
how he would say that.
Brandon, you are up next here. Would you kindly everyone decide what you're going to do with your round? And then, Brandon, we lost your camera as well too. Let me have to...
Oh, I can see you guys.
Let's see here. Boom.
Well, now yours is doing the circly thing.
There you go. Back. Okay, you're back. All right. Brandon, would you kind of beat my 9? Sorry, during a break, I'll try and flip my camera.
Does that work? Kind of.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, so my next action is on a 16, guys. Oh, that's not true. My next action will be on a 12.
Does charge change initiative? Do you remember that? I'm trying to remember.
I think so. I think so.
Pulling up draft 6 of the 2E Madison House rules.
Yeah, I need to update those too. I posted a bunch of update stuff to Patreon too. Last night I finally got back and shared a bunch of shit that I had made for Night Below. And today I got to make Goliaths for this campaign.
Okay, so it's a -2 penalty to hit, but I don't think you took the initiative change.
If it's in that draft, I think I left them in because you've made a lot of use out of it in the other one, so I'm happy to leave those in.
-2 penalty to hit, penalty to AC. No, I think we're good. It just didn't change. I could remember if the old version, I think, changed your initiative.
It did, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. So then Lex is on 15.
Okay. All right. So. It's right here. Okay, so then first up we have Tom and the Stone. Well, first off, Grim. What do you got in mind, Grim?
All right. So hearing what I heard from Lex, I'm going to take out my Staff of the Ice King and blast the weird looking one at the south.
Ice King's in chat today too.
Yeah, it disrupts the spellcasting.
Nice. Go ahead.
It's a 1d4.
Yep, I gotta roll hit points here too. Oh
And
my
all the-
god.
Ice King says gnolls are very vulnerable to the best spell, Magic Missile.
Oh god. Well, I mean, the point was that hopefully it disrupts his spellcasting, maybe, because that's what it said. But I don't know if that counted as spellcasting.
It does
Or does
not.
it
No, spell-like abilities.
But he's blinded, so maybe he can't target people now.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Okay, one second here. Oh.
Unless his sense of smell is so good that he can find people.
All right. I was just generating his hit points. Sorry. Okay. All right. So then, what you do is let me get this up here. Perfect. Boom. You hit him. And yeah, he's gonna be blinded. Skitters back. He's still on all fours, like more so than the other. The gnolls always feel a little closer to subhuman or animalistic than they do proper sentient beings. Their predator drive is so strong. This thing has completely given over. It's all crouched down like it is in the illustration. So it's reacting like a wild animal that was suddenly blinded would do. Next is the Stone Wolf and Thomas.
Time go first.
So which of the gnolls have bows, and are they sort of
All of
standing
them.
off, or are they?
All of the
coming?
bows. All of them have bows,
Charge the archers!
except for this one here, and that one right there looks. Where'd I put him?
Nasty. Nasty's a good word.
Yeah, nasty is a good word. He looks like
Okay,
that.
Just see if I can charge them, and if we can charge the archers down and get into close combat.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can do that. He's going to say, right, charge the archers. And I am going to... Hang on, let me just count this one by one. So, 5, 10, 15...
Tom pulls out his
20,
bugle
20,
and...
30...
Okay.
40.
Tom is playing the role of store for today. Hold the line. Here we go.
Yeah, well, we can't just get there here and let the bears get shot to bits. That's my worry.
Okay.
So then, smiting it. So my AC is now 2 for non-missile.
Okay.
And this is the Netherese sword.
Yep. Go ahead.
Come on. No, stop. My mouse is being annoying.
What's the Stone Wolf doing for
And
this
these
round?
are...
Oh, so the Stone Wolf. I suck at reading AD&D movement rates, so it's 30. How fast? If I guess, can I just run?
If I've given you 30, that's what its actual move is. Because if it's AD&D second, it'll be a single digit number. That's actually a miss, Tom. Holy shit.
Oh shit. So if it's 30 and it just moves for the turn, that can only move 30 feet.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to just move it. I think that was 30, I believe.
Okay.
It can run though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
If it's running,
Yep.
it
So,
can double.
then-
run. That's what I thought. Yeah.
yep.
You need to pull up Kevin's house rules because it's got descriptions in there of all the things you can do.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
It's
Double.
Yeah, I
double-
wanted to make it run to this knoll as much as it could. So.
Okay. All right. Then it is. Let's see here. Okay, so this thing cannot see, so it's clawing away at its eyes to get the ice off of it. Then it is Lex and Longclaw and Ostin. What are you guys doing, Lex?
Okay, Longclaw. Gonna run up and. I don't have a. Can I just use Ost? Is Longclaw stats similar to Ostin?
No, Longclaw. Oh, I didn't put a shit. Sorry, that's what I was going to do last weekend. His Thaco is where is it here? All right, so his Thaco is an 11. And he's got 2 claws and 1 bite.
Right.
The claws do
Thaco
1d10. The bite does 2d6.
Okay. So just roll.
Yeah, so we'll d20. We'll do it old school here. All right, so his to hit these things, he needed a 6 or higher, so he's good. That's a solid hit. 1d10. Or are you doing your bite first?
2 claws.
Both hit. Let's check the
Okay,
hit.
and those are D8.
1d10 for each paw, and then 2d6 for the bite. But let's roll. So I'm not sure this. There's a chance these things will not survive those claws. Yeah. So yeah, he slams into it. One massive claw knocks it to the side, and the other one knocks it solidly to the ground. Okay. Then.
So he's an
Ocean?
animal. He can't hit and move, can he? Like a fighter thing?
He could, yeah, if he's still got movement left.
He still has 10 movement left because he's a bear.
He moves the same as. Well, if you're charging, you can't move double your move, can you? Or is it?
He didn't charge. I only moved 6.
Oh, right, but his combat move. So the polar bear has the same move as human. So.
Oh, okay. So then he can't go any further.
Okay. All right. Either one of those hits with the paw would have killed this gnoll. So even if you could only do one attack at the end of it, it was more than enough to shatter this thing's spine. Okay. Then Osin. What is Osin or Lex doing?
Human is 80 feet.
Yeah, as a combat move, so he wouldn't be able to attack, or he could just charge and do one attack.
Okay, Osin will charge.
Okay.
And
Whatever.
big bear bite coming up.
Okay. Let's see here. Come on. Yep, solid hit.
That's using Osin's sheet. I just forgot to change it to
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm assuming Lex didn't develop a bear bite.
Yeah.
So I did like. There's a new barbarian or subclass in Tasha's that is a barbarian that transforms into an animal when they rage. I love it.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Okay, so so you race in, and again, you actually pick this thing up in the air. Even though it's about the same size as you, it's much more spindly than what Osin is. He shakes it, and it does not get up from where he tosses it. Lex, what are you doing?
Lex is going to shoot at the ones to the right.
Okay.
Make sure I'm on my character sheet. Because Osin didn't use a bow.
Yep. Holy shit, solid hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Let me roll hit points for this thing. Ooh, it's a big one. He's a big one. All right, let me adjust his hit points for you. All right. Boom. Then it is their turn, the Knoll's turn. So, let's see here. We got one. What is
we lost all our bear cover, Grim.
Sorry?
We lost all our bear cover. They were taking all the arrows.
Oh, I know. Now we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Grim, what is the Stone Wolf's AC?
It is. I get it down at the bottom of the sheet. It is 0.
0. Okay, so yeah, one of the arrows, one of the Knolls fires an arrow at it. It shatters on the thing's stony surface.
It does.
Let's see here. This Knoll is going to. Oh gosh, I guess drop his bow and then pull out a sword and try and whack this thing. Nope, misses Osin. I have 2 firing in. They're going to take minus. Will they? No, they're not going to take any penalty. They'll risk hitting their ally. And it pays off. Nat 20 and a 16. Osin takes 2 more points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Then. Oh. This thing can see again, can't it?
No, I hit it. I hit it at the beginning of this round, right? Yeah. So it can't see. It's still blinded for the round.
Did you hit it a second time though? Because it's had one round where it couldn't do anything.
No, that was last.
Yeah, it was last round. What did you do this round?
No, that was this round. I shot it. Yeah, I shot it because that was at the beginning of this round. Yeah, it was the beginning of this round because first round I did sleep, and second round I did. This is just the second round.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So then, let's see here. So this thing is clawing its. Because I thought I already gave that narrative flourish. Oh, because he acted before. Never mind. He acted earlier in the round. All right. So then I've got 2. Let's see here. 1 shot on Longclaw. Hits again. Jeez. Longclaw takes 5 points of damage, and then another one shoots at Tom. At your buckler, and your defenses are far too strong here. Uh-oh. The wizard and the elf are left wide in the open here, though.
God.
Take cover, Grim. Take cover.
Okay, behind you.
Okay.
Well,
So
I'm not sticking around.
2. Grim, what is your AC?
10.
10. Oh my god. Yeah, so unsurprisingly, you get 2 hits on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Figures.
You don't have armor spell up?
Nope. I never have armor spell up.
All right. So you take 11 points of damage total.
Jesus.
2 of these huge things going in. Lex, what's your AC versus missile?
Lex's AC should be a 0.
A 0? Okay. So let's see here. So
Yeah.
2 shots. 1 hits you. You take 5 points of damage, and the final one is a miss. All right. So, again, another volley of arrows coming in. And these things are starting to get overly excited, so they're starting to cackle. Get rid of this so I can see. There we go. Okay. So that was first volleys. We had a couple people charged, so there's no second attacks from any fighters in this. We do have second volley from Lex first. What are you doing, Lex?
I'm going to shoot at the same one that I injured before.
Okay. Nat 1. Oh, jeez. What the fuck? All right. I guess that arrow that hit you just threw you completely off balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then
It was from another knoll, and so what happened was Lex was aiming at one knoll, he got shot by another knoll, and then he's like looking back at that one and throws his aim off.
Yeah. So the other knoll is starting to panic. He fires a second time at the stone wolf that's bounding towards him, and it shatters on him. It was good strategy saying that the stone wolf over because he's distracted by that and not waking up his allies.
Yeah.
2 more are shooting in on Ostin. Let's see here. 19. So Ostin takes another point of damage. Got 1 on Longclaw. Longclaw's hit again.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I'm rolling well today. Longclaw takes 8 points of damage.
Oh, he's down to 8.
Oh. Okay. You guys are just disposable spirit animals.
God.
Okay, and I got 2 shots on Grim. Fucking 16 and a nat 20.
All right. Nice to know you guys.
Grim, you take 11 points of damage again.
I'm down.
The wizard is down. Lex. 2 misses and 1 hit on. Oh, wait. What'd you say your AC was? 0?
0.
That's a miss. Okay. So then, that is the end of round 2, guys. We're on to round 3. And I think that Tom and Ostin both hear, and Lex obviously, hear Grim kind of cry out and drop down. Okay, what was the last command you gave your wolf?
Tack, pounce, like something to that effect.
Okay.
That direction. Yeah.
Okay, so
So he'll just keep doing that, I guess.
Yeah, it'll keep doing that then. Okay, guys, so that's the end of round 2. We're on round 3. Mo, we turn to you. So everyone decide what you're going to do with your round. And then Mo, sorry, would you kindly beat my 7? Nice, a 1. Amazing. All right, guys. I'm on a 9 for my first action.
Lex shouts out that he can't hit that one with the blood all over it. It needs magical weapons.
Okay.
So Lex got a 7.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Longclaw and Ostin.
I'm going to say to Longjaw, go back and protect Grim. I'll handle these guys with Ostin.
Okay. And let's see here. Okay, then, guys. Grim, you're just bleeding out, I guess?
I guess, yeah. I don't know if I thought I forgot if we have to do.
Yes,
something
end
for
your round. You'll
waiting.
take you'll reduce your hit points by 1. What are you at? -5. Okay, good.
All right.
All right.
So at the end of the round, or on my
End
initiative?
of your round.
Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Then we have Tom on a 4. What are you doing, Tom?
I probably saw the arrow do nothing and also heard the shout, so I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I think I can just do it. So that'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Remember, every second diagonal counts as double.
Oh, I don't think I can reach him then without
You can
charging.
charge him probably, but you can't.
You're
1,
good.
2, 3,
You-
4,
Yeah.
5. Yeah. You'd need 5 squares.
Yeah, I'm going to charge him. Basically, presumably he's still there going like that. I'm just going to go straight down
Yep.
and try and.
Please do.
You can just adjudicate whether he gets a negative for being.
He can see now. It was only blind until the end of his turn, so he's able to see you coming in. Go ahead, make your attack. Come on, magic sword. There we go. Oh, so close. Now hold on. Is there a bonus to hit from charge?
No, it's a penalty.
No.
No, that's you're thinking of.
All right. So you swing in, but this thing's eyes they clear just in time to see you. All right.
Can I AF that?
What's that, Mo?
Okay, if I AF that.
Oh yes, astonishing fortune. Go ahead. So
He
you guys
doesn't have to charge. I can count it out to the 30 to get to that spot from where he was with.
But 30 is not enough. His movement is only 20. Remember, he's
because he's wearing heavy armor.
he's planning on attacking. Humans have a movement of 40, so his combat move is 20.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so we're rolling astonishing fortune to re-roll. Come on.
40? No.
Oh my
Dwarves have a move.
Oh, you rolled damage. Oh no, that's AC. Oh shit. So that's a. Okay. So Tom.
I obviously must have stumbled at the last minute
Yeah.
in the snow.
You know what it was?
Okay.
Split focus, I imagine. Like you know that Grim is down and wide open for all those archers, and yeah. So you go racing in on this thing. Next is the Stone Wolf.
All right. So it has 30, and I guess I can't do an attack this turn. So I
Hold
guess.
on. Doesn't it have a pounce ability?
Yeah, but I don't think its movement can get there in time, right? Unless it's got a pounce ability. Does that mean I can
what's the
do
pounce?
All I see here, all I have in my notes is it does a weapon speed of -1 on the first round. So
Here we go.
I don't know if pounce
Let's see here.
does.
Yeah, if it's got a move of 30, it can get there.
So I should be able to get there on this round. So pounce, does that mean I can run and then attack on the first?
Sorry, I remember having a pounce ability. I'm just going to see what it is.
It says pouncing, but
on a
yeah.
nat 20, it does that. Sorry. On a nat
On a
20, it's made a successful leap, and then it pins it to the ground.
All right. So can I run 30 and then pounce, or how does that work?
It can charge. So
Okay.
it's got a movement of 30, so...
30. I don't think it can get there.
Yeah, so he -2 to hit is all. No, it can't quite get to him then.
Okay. So I guess I'll just move the 30, and then next round I'll get there. I'll get there closer.
So it's lumbering in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably not banking.
Okay. Well, hold on. Doesn't charge...
Oh, wait.
What is, Dave? You had charge up before. What's the movement that's allowed with a charge? I don't remember offhand.
Charge, move 1.5 times your combat move, make 1 melee attack, suffering a -2 penalty to hit, and a penalty to your AC, same as running.
Yep. So he could
Okay,
move.
so I can do that.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's do that then. All right. So -2. Do you want me to add that, or are you gonna? I guess
I'll just adjust his AC. So go ahead and make your
Okay.
attack roll.
No.
Shit. All right.
right.
Then it is Lex and Longclaw and Ostin.
Okay, so Longclaw moves 5, and then And crush this guy. Is it D10 for his claw?
Cheapers. Yeah, that's a solid hit. D10 for his claw. 3. That's not going to take it down. Second claw hits.
Does he have a strength bonus to add to?
No, he's a bear.
Damage.
Osten does.
Oh, right, so it's just...
Yeah. And then go ahead with your final attack.
No, misses with the bite.
Well, hold on. He's got a THAC
wait,
of 11. He hits an AC
THAC
4.
of
That's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll
what's his
damage.
bite?
2d6. It takes his full attention to take this one down. That's another Knoll Archer that will not be bothering you. Okay. What about Osten?
Osten. Osten.
Eesh, not great.
Oh, that's better.
Are gnolls? Oh, that's large. Doesn't matter.
That's a solid hit. They are large-sized creatures, yeah. Whoa! Let me see if hit points on this thing. It survives that. Barely. But his bite?
Barely.
Barely.
It barely survives.
It's a hit with a bite. I think this will do it him. Let's see. Yeah. So the two bears have a solid round of combat, slaughtering those two things. Can you hear the gnolls?
Yeah, the gnolls are yipping in the back.
Exactly. Then, what about Lex? What's Lex got in mind?
Lex, we're going to shoot at the injured one. He shot before.
Okay. Ooh, nice hit. All right. The one you hit before. All right. Yep, it injures him. Not quite enough to take him down just yet, though. Then, as I said, this one was, I rolled almost max hit points for this thing. Okay, then it is the gnolls.
They're screaming and yipping and charging.
As I can hear, Anna's favorite playmate is my son. So, that is a yip of having fun. Okay. Where am I looking here? Yes, here we go. All right, so then... This thing leaps in on... we'll start with the creature. It is not pleased with you, Tom. And its head snaps up, looks at you, and I need you to give us a save versus spell with -2 to your roll.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, did that mask give me a bonus?
Against saves? I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, wait. I think it did.
Yeah, I was trying to look in the party loot because I couldn't read the write-up of it.
I put it in Discord, didn't I? Or do we just...
Yes.
I think
hang
about
on.
it. Did that.
30 seconds while I just...
Hold on. I can look it up. I know precisely what it is. Okay. So, but this is a reminder, guys, that it's very, very, very important that you write down what your thing does when you get it accurately, because if you don't, sometimes I won't be able to look it up again. And we'll just not have that ability.
Oh, right, yeah. +2 echo.
+2 to saving throws. So just make a normal...
saves.
Yeah. If you haven't factored the +2 to saving throws in your stats, then just go ahead and make a... Yep, so make a normal save versus spells, please.
Spell. So do you don't want me to get as a misc bonus then?
No miss bonus or anything. Just click it, keep clicking through.
Okay.
Tom. Ugh. Do you wish to spend Astonishing Fortune to re-roll that?
Probably.
Okay. We still need to keep save one for Grim though. Right, here goes.
Come on. Okay.
That doesn't sound all that good.
That does not sound good, no.
Like, come on, guys.
Oh my god. Okay, so
I could see me being left behind while you make a fighting retreat.
give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna quickly see. I don't want to overplay. Okay. What is your intelligence score, Tom?
Intelligence is 14.
Okay.
Are you half elven?
14. Oh my god.
No.
2 weeks between checks.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. And you can't use another astonishing fortune on that?
No, you can only use one to. You only get one.
No, you can only use once. To be honest, we need to save that for Grim.
Yeah. So
I think,
what? It's
assuming I'm still standing.
you swing at this thing
out.
and it looks up. Sorry guys for the delay. What it looks up, and you can hear this snarling voice in your mind, Tom. And it says, "The bear, the bear is mad. Stop it before it kills you all." And you turn and look at Longclaw. That bear has gone mad and is a threat to you, all of your allies, and your newfound friend.
God.
Let's take our mid-session break, guys, and we'll come back and see what Tom does. I still have some archers. Oh, let me make the rolls here for the other archers first here. So the one shooting Longclaw misses. The one fighting Stone Wolf will draw his sword. That's a miss as well too. There are 1, 2, 3 firing on 2. Oh god, there's 5 firing on Lex now. Those are misses. Those, nat 20. That's a hit. Lex, you take another 3 points of damage. And then that 1. So, first volley of them, we'll come back. We'll do our second volley with Lex, second volley with these things, and then we'll see what Tom plans to do to Longclaw. So, and we'll check him a chat as well, too. So, back momentarily.
Well, I did tell Longclaw to go back to Grim, but obviously he didn't. Right, I need another coffee.
All right, let's check in with chat here. Oh, Anna Banana. There she go. She poked her head in and then left. 1 sec. Goofus. All right, so here we go. Here we are. Oh, doesn't Thomas have which of the Netherby swords does Thomas have? Is it the anti? One of them is resistant to fireball, I think, and one of them was resistant. I thought one of them was resistant to charm person. Ice King, what's going on? Fred, morning. Jeffrey, morning. Nice. Oh yeah, no fun allowed. Hey, welcome, no fun allowed. Unless you're cultivating murder hobos, yeah. Nice. That's a great chat. Morning, guys. Brian, morning. And mage fight, you know it. Alessandro, welcome as well too. Good morning. Hope everyone's weekend is going great. If he doesn't, he should grapple the bear. Yeah, you know, it's tricky with charm. I'm kind of unforgiving with people. If you try a metagame charm, it really brings out my bad side because you got to try and, as much as characters will be trying to fight against things, unless they're actually making their saves, they're not able to do it. So charm is one of those things where, you know, because you lose complete player autonomy, it's something that some player, or at least most player autonomy, it's something that some players really don't like, but it is a signature thing about fighting a vampire. Like it's really one of the things that makes them the most dangerous, some of the most dangerous undead to face. Speaking of which, Lex, I was thinking too, your favored enemies are undead, aren't they?
Yeah, but the weapon itself doesn't damage magical creatures. So
no, but what you would probably know is that certain undead, as you faced before, are vulnerable to other things, like, say, fire or silver.
Right.
So with this thing... Hi, sweetie.
So my buddies are doing some kind of like group chat thing, must be over their iPhones, and they're talking about video games. But because I'm not on an iPhone, I'm getting like multiple direct conversations with them that don't make any fucking sense at all.
Yeah.
The struggle is real. I know what that's like.
I'm like, are you guys in a group chat? Because you guys are talking about different things, and I kind of piece together what you're talking about, but it's really weird.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so then, guys, we're all back here.
All right.
Whew. So, we have second volleys from Lex first. You want to try and draw down that guy there, Lex? Or what? Yep, solid hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Come on. Oh, yeah. He is down. Okay. Then, let's see here. Then it is, I've got 2 shooting Ostin. Nat 20 and a Nat 1. So, oh man, 1 point of damage on Ostin as well. And then this one facing Longclaw. I'm actually going to make a morale check for him to see if he's going to withdraw a bit. Because he's scared. Nope, he's still fighting. Clearly he's afraid of the his master. Yeah, more than he is Longclaw. So, another shot on Longclaw. Longclaw's AC is a 4, isn't it?
I don't know, there's no character sheet.
Oh, AC is a 6. That's a hit then. Longclaw takes 8 damage. Okay. So he is down, riddled with arrows. However, with him down, that changes circumstances. Okay.
Yes, it does.
So let's get these the last 4 gnolls on top there. Their second volleys on Lex. A 2 and a 1 will not do it. Neither will a 5 or a 7. So, Lex, you're deacon and dodging back and forth. That brings us to the end of round 3, guys. We're on to round 4. So, Mo, you kicked my ass with initiative last time. Let's go back to you. So, everyone decide what you want to do with your round. And then, Mo, would you kindly beat my 3. Whoops, 3.
Stone wolf, stone wolf.
Yeah, okay. He does only take 1 hit points from piercing damage. too.
Yes.
That's another thing about the stone
Another
wolf.
one. Awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so I am not until a let's see here. A 5 will be my first action.
So, in my condition, what would my initiative be? Will I just act as normal?
Oh yeah, Mo. Ice King reminds us of something too. Do you your Netherese sword? What spell is it that it's resistant to?
Was it charm or?
The difficulty is this isn't a spell. So to be honest, it won't work on this anyway. If he is resistant or immune to charm,
No, on fireballs, mine was the other one, wasn't it?
again, guys, this is where it's really important. You need to keep track of what your magic items do, because if you don't keep track of them, you can't take advantage of them.
Just copy and paste it into the notes section on your character sheets. You have it.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, well, I have for all the others. Yeah.
Should probably.
Yeah, but I doubt it isn't a spell effect anyway, so it's not going to.
That's right.
affect this
People in,
case.
people in chat are saying, "Hey, doesn't Mo have, or doesn't Thomas have the anti-charm sword?"
Yeah, it's of course the spell unfortunately does not work against us. All right, so then we've got. Let's see here. Lex, Tom, we don't have your action yet. We don't have long claws down. Okay, so first up is the.
Well, yeah, the
Tom.
bear's dead now, so now what do I do?
Well, you need to treat this thing as an ally. So
Yeah, but what about the other knob?
he didn't give you any command about that.
Oh, right. Well, oh, look, new friend. These terrible gnolls are attacking you.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll protect you. He'll charge that one.
Okay.
That's funny.
Okay.
Roll that.
So go ahead and make your attack roll. It's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Large size creature.
Oh, are they? Ooh,
Yep.
Interesting. Ooh, pardon me.
And then so you can make the attack for the stone wolf too if you want, Brandon.
Okay.
We can save ourselves some time here.
God dang it.
Not quite. Not quite.
Not quite.
Solid hit from Tom. Let's see if he's enough to. Okay. Yep, that's enough to drop that one too. All right. Then on a 5, we've got Lex and this thing. So this thing. It's gonna move. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's come scampering along beside you. And it says to Tom, "Come, flee. We have warmth and food. Come, friend." He's leading
Okay.
you out into the ice. All right, then it is Lex's turn. Well, Lex, this was happening simultaneous to you.
Yeah, so Lex is oblivious to what's going on there, but he goes over to Grim,
Yep.
kneels and drops his bow, pulls out a healing potion from his belt,
Yep.
and tips back Grim's face and pours the half a healing potion in.
Okay. Grim, what's your constitution?
11.
11, okay. So, let's see here. 5. What are your hit points right now? -6?
Yep.
0.
Why?
1. 1d20 plus 1, please.
Okay.
Go. Big money.
Okay.
17, not bad. So you have 1 hit point, and then give us a d6 roll, please.
Okay. D6 roll.
Yep, so you are restored to 1 hit point, and then, let's see what, lasting 5.
5.
But there is minor scarring.
Okay, so, and then this is what happens. Grim's eyes open up, and Lex clamps down on Grim's mouth and says, "Play dead or you will be."
Nice. Super cool. Okay. Then it is, let's see here.
But there's going to be 5 arrows coming in, or 4 arrows coming at me right now.
Ostin's turn. What is Ostin doing?
Oh, Ostin is moving 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yep.
And Ostin is going to start smashing
Knowles?
Knowles. You know,
Maybe I can come back as a Goliath. All right.
Yeah. Griffin Rider.
Nice. All right. Okay, so that's not quite enough to take this one down, but go ahead and make your second paw attack. Yep.
All right.
Holy shit, Dave. Dice are on fire. Oh my god. Yep, so another one gone.
Yeah, obviously saw a long call go down, and he's pissed off.
Yeah.
Ostin is inspired.
Oh shit, that's right.
It's a
Longclaw is
enough.
a henchman, not a party member, so he's dead.
Yeah. Is there anything? Is there is an AC4 hit?
AC4 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. I'll roll hit points. Oh, yep, and that one's dead too. All right. Come on. Boom.
Now, does Ostin's attacks count as magical?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Then, oh, hold on. I actually don't think they do. At least not against things that have more hit dice than he.
Oh.
Oh, goddamn it. To the limit of my headset, 1 sec. Sorry about that. Okay. What I want to check is if, as he gains levels, he gains the ability to do magic item damage. I can't remember if that's the case. Let's see here. Oh, and for those who may be curious at home, we're using the rules from Andipui. Yeah, Adipui's Night Howlers for our lycanthropic allies here. Okay. Where is he? Where is he, guys? Here we go. And don't worry, I got rules for were sharks for when we go on the island.
Sweet.
Great.
Well, I did consider. We did consider having like we did the Aslant Ruins of Aslant one, and we did consider having a were shark a shark animal companion that could travel on land.
Nice.
With the right magic item.
Yeah. Okay, so not until when he reaches the point where he is immune to normal weapons, which will be,
Okay.
Then he will do magic item or magic weapon damage, but
Okay.
not until then. You know what? I'll let him.
So would he would have heard when Lex told Tom that you needed magical weapons to damage that creature.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe he looks around after he kills those 2 gnolls and sees Lex administering to Grim, not sure where to go, what to do,
Yep.
saddened by the passing of Longclaw.
Yeah. When you can see that thing scampering around beside him. You know what? Let's do this. Give me a... actually, no. He's the one who told you this is the Cackling Chasm. You know why it's called that? It's because of a fell, hungry spirit that hunts in here, leading a pack of gnolls. And what
So
it
he
said
knows-
they'll do is trick them to run out. Like, it'll trick travelers to just run out into the wastes and be torn apart. So he would know what this thing is.
or have an idea.
Well, he at least would have heard of him, and he may have even a name for this nasty thing as well.
If he turns around and sees Lex hunching over Grim, he's probably going to see a pile of arrows come flying at Lex now.
Yeah. His name, or at least what the legends say of this, is Tekelili. I'll put that in chat here for you guys.
How long does sleep last?
5 rounds a level, so 25 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They'll be okay.
All right. Then, where do you go? What do you guys? Let's see here. Have we done everyone here? No, we've only done Lex. So now we're on to the bad guys. Ooh, boy. All right. So we have the one facing the Stone Wolf. Hit AC 2, so it still doesn't injure it. Then there's the one that's... Oh, actually, it's dead. So there's no gnolls left over there. There's only these ones over there. Let me check. Yeah, aye, exactly. All right. Tekelili cries out. It's like a kind of a throaty kind of a sound. And the rest of the gnolls begin... 2, 3. I'm only letting them do half their movement because they were going to be shooting. But they seem to be in retreat right now. They have their meal.
Do I get an attack of opportunity of the Stone Wolf?
That one is not retreating. It's too far away.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's
right.
terrified of that Stone Wolf right now. Okay, which means I don't think we have any second attacks or second actions here, so we're on to round 5. Oh boy. All right, so then, Mo, you are still dominating initiative here. Everyone decide what you want to do with your round. And then Mo, beat my 9, please. Okay.
So am I controlled to the point where effectively I'm just ploughing off into the snow?
I think you have to...
Be
it can't control your actions, but you have to interpret your things in the most generous way. You think of this...
I'm following it. So
Yeah.
So that would be just a straight move, and I'm following him. So
okay. So yeah, and it's moving on a 9, and it's going to start moving directly out, like off in this direction here. Okay.
And then Austin.
Okay. All right. So
that's the modifier. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So then I'm acting on 9 for everyone. So first up is the Stone Wolf and and Tom.
All right, Stone Wolf, 14. It's Thaco's 15. So does that hit?
That does hit. Yes. Yeah.
Good. Finally. All right, 6
damage. Nice. So many hit points this thing has. It injures it, but does not take it down.
Good.
Now that it's been bit, I'm going to make another... And it's seen its allies run off, making a morale check for it. Yep, it's going to run the hell out of there.
All right, can I get a attack of opportunity?
You can. Go ahead.
Okay. That hits.
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage.
2.
Just 2, right? That's you still enough. All right. So, and then the Stone Wolf stops and sits among the sleeping gnolls. Then it looks like it is... what about Grim? What is Grim doing?
Grim's just... Because he can't see anything because he's still down, and Lex told him to not to say anything. He's just following instructions, and he can't really see anything anyway. So yeah. Okay.
Then it'll be... Austin on a 6. No, Stone Wolf on an 8.
Austin's on 11, sorry.
Oh, and Tom. So I guess, Tom, you got to beat feet.
So I'm on a 5, so I'm following the Tickety.
Yep.
to the mountains of madness.
Yep.
Just sound rather like that, doesn't it?
So
Think how cool your Goliath character is going to be, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Yep.
I know.
Paladin, Griffin Rider.
All right.
We fought Barrack Hammerstone and the White Witch. We're not going down to Vampire Knoll.
Oh, that's an infernal.
Well, it depends whether they want to eat me immediately or not.
Can Vampire Knolls be an unlockable race
No,
after this?
most definitely not. All right, so this is what he's doing. Then we have... and these things are starting to book as well, too. I'm just going to move them off the map because I think the thing that will be concerning you most is to Kelly Lee. All right, so... fortunately... Oh, it's dark. It's the night... Oh, the sun's setting, too. It's dusk. So, Ostin and... I guess that's it. Ostin, what is Ostin doing?
So Ostin and Lex at 11. Lex stands up, grabs his bow and stands up and yells, Ostin, we need to follow the trail. Grim, get yourself up and drink a potion.
Do you have any more? I don't have any more.
Yeah, I'll fish one out in my next turn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So then, let's see here. Do you guys wish to move? Oh, I think...
We're going to have to follow their trail.
Yeah, I think we're getting into a chase here now. So, interesting. Okay, so then, what do you want to do with those fallen gnolls, the sleeping gnolls?
That's because if we're chasing, we don't really have time to kill them all.
Can't the stone wolf just keep killing them until they're dead?
The thing is, it's not auto. The way it works in AD&D second, at least, is it's not like coup de grace on them. I think it's
Right.
that yeah. So,
But the stone wolf could fight them. He has a tough AC, and he could just sit there and keep.
Yeah,
killing
and also, I was gonna say, Kev, if this came up, short swords are considered piercing weapons.
that's correct. Yeah.
Under the rule. Yeah, so like they're only just gonna do one damage a piece if they do hit them. So.
Yeah. So,
So I'm just gonna can I just instruct him just like
finish
kill all
them
those guys?
Yeah, I'm
finish
fine
them
with
off
that.
one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you guys grab your stuff and you are starting the pursuit. Okay.
Can I drink
I'll
a
hand
healing
Grim
potion?
I'll
Yes,
hand
absolutely.
Grim my last heal.
Yep.
Do you have one, Grim?
No.
I'll hand you my last healing potion.
Oh, okay. How much is that?
If you drink the whole thing, 2d8 plus 2.
Do it.
I think I will. Yeah, 2d8 plus 2.
Okay.
So that plus 2 is
Nice.
13.
Solid.
You're gonna have to.
Oh, that's 2d8
Focus.
you rolled. 2d.
Yeah, it's 2d8 plus.
Sorry, 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, 2d4. Yes,
Yeah.
I hear you said yeah.
Sorry, I
2d4
did say
plus 2.
2d8.
All right, 6. I guess that's
Okay.
that's better than nothing.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, then, guys. Let's
When we fight that thing again, just keep spamming it with your ice scepter, because
Yeah, that helped.
if it's blind or if you can interrupt whatever it's doing, we need to stop it.
Yeah.
Does it concern you guys that Tom is running alongside these things?
Well, Lex knows that it tried to control his thoughts, so he'll explain that to Grim along
Yeah.
the way.
Oh, and your what do you call it? Your training as with undead as your foe, your favorite foe.
Yeah.
The reason I ask is that remember you can place your the Ice King's magic missiles. You can blind a target with it too, but you could place that ice elsewhere too, like saying if you wanted them to trip and fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's
Particularly.
Oh!
What's the range on that? Can you still hit it?
It's far. It's like what is it? It is 160 yards.
Well, let's get you some line of sight so you can slow him down.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So give me 2 seconds, guys. I want to grab one thing, and I'll be right back.
Okay. No. Cool.
I'll happily always look for an excuse to make use of a new thing. Wilderness Survival Kit for 5th I mentioned it's got some really cool rules for chases, as well as overland travel.
Okay, I'm always in the market for good chase rules because I can't figure out how to do them.
Yeah, we'll see how they are. You know what? My favorite, we'll see how these go, but my favorite chase rules that I've read, or I've run, I should say, in any role-playing game was from Savage Worlds. Savage Worlds.
Okay, I'll look that up. I have Savage Worlds.
Yeah, so they changed them in the most recent edition, and I haven't run them yet, but they look like they're still fun. The last edition, the Explorer edition, were just a ton of fun. Really, really fun because it added. It made use of the cards in it the way that you do in Savage Worlds. So you ended up adding in some really interesting random elements and random challenges, and it would randomly dictate the sort of like where you would be and the way your like skill or capabilities would play into it. Is it would tell you how many cards you got to draw. So, and the dice explode in that game too. So you could get huge dice pool or huge, variety of cards to draw from. And not only the number, but the suit would give you an indication of what might be happening. So it was just really, really fun. Like the same kind of stuff I enjoy about skill challenges in 4E or travel in One Ring. It's very similar stuff, but it added some really great variety. So,
check it out.
Okay, let's see here. So, we're going to use this map as kind of an abstraction, guys, for how far apart you guys are right now. So, we just move so many things. No, Tom, we're not using... Yes, the Savage Worlds one, that's awesome.
No, I do have the Savage Worlds cards, because we were going to do a game, so I've got these on the action cards.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh, and yeah, I mentioned this to the players on Discord, but it was pretty fucking cool. This year we ran a Savage Worlds one-shot for Arlen's charity session, and we just had yesterday, Shane Lacey Hensley, the guy who wrote Savage Worlds, who wrote Deadwood, he commented on it. He's like, "Hey, cool session, guys."
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, that was super cool.
I'll have to watch that one back.
I messaged him back last night and said thanks. Yeah, thanks for the great game. It did a terrific job of that one. All right. So here's what we need to do. So we're going to do initiative to determine orders in the chase, as is always the case. Then what we do, so here's the way the chase works, is we establish positions. So how many feet each hex is? Let's say that each square, and we won't use, we'll just go straight up and down. Each square will represent, let's say, 50 feet. Because they got a little bit of a head start on you guys, so they would have been about 100 feet away. Let's say it's 20 feet. That'll give you a little more distance to close.
What if we're encumbered?
10, 20,
40. Encumbered, crippled.
Well, that will play. So here, I'll put you guys back here. So this is.
I'm encumbered because of my stupid knee.
Oh shoot!
So, yeah.
Yeah. So what that means...
Oh, actually, likewise. Got the bum there as well.
So what it means is that you're going to be able to...
Because I've had that.
Encumbered, you're going to be slowed. Oh, and Tom, you can't force march because of your injury?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. So he's going to be a little slower. Okay, so let's do this. So what we do... is we establish positions. Good. Roll initiative. So let's see here. Who is Mo? I know you're mind controlled, but I want you to fight against that and kindly give us an initiative roll here. Would you beat my 7, please? Nice.
All right. Nice.
Okay.
Actually, I do.
So next we roll for a complication. So someone give me a d20 roll, please.
I'll do that.
19. 19 is no complication for this round. That's great.
Right.
And we move. Then you can take one action on your turn before or after that action. You can move up to a distance equal to your speed. You can also choose to dash. And the way I'm going to interpret it, you can dash. It says you take the dash action a limited number of times. It says 3 plus con modifier. Let's just say that you can take 3. Dash allows you to move twice your movement, but once you've used up those 3, you can keep trying to dash, but you'll have to make rolls for fatigue. All right.
Okay.
Then, so you guys are about 100 feet away right now. Entering what you guys are doing, you rolled a 6 for your initiative. We're moving on a 7. Tom and Tekeli Lee are just running away.
Okay. So Lex is going to move and stow his bow as an action. If that's
Okay. Yeah.
Oh shoot!
so. What is that?
You
Just,
said right. You said right what you want to do, so I did it.
Mm-hmm.
So is that just initiative like normal?
Initiative like normal. Yep. And we'll just go through what your actions are.
So that's just a move then. So
Yeah.
6.
Remember, you can dash if you choose to. All right, so Lex, and then Mo, let's have you control Ostin right now, because you got. It's not going to be fun to just sit and watch yourself mind control run away.
Okay, we got character sheet.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned, Mo.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how long it is until you get to, not how long it lasts. That's how long until you get to make your next save.
So it could last longer. It's
Yeah,
great.
Charm is brutal in this edition.
So we can see this in real time.
Yeah, like you're racing
So in
along.
theory, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have all those rules now.
All right, Mo, you are controlling Ostin right now. So why don't you put in? Is Ostin is moving, trying to catch up?
Oh, so we're doing a wrong.
We've been talking about it for 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yep.
Chase rules.
Sorry, I was out of it. Yeah.
Nope. Mo, you're. We're in a chase right now. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be controlling Ostin. You guys are where each square between you guys here is going to be 20 feet. Did I say 20 or 10 feet?
I thought you said 50.
Yeah.
You
10
said
feet, 10 feet. Each is 10 feet instead. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, then actually you guys should be a little further
No,
back.
you said 20. You said 20 because we were 100 yards back. So these are
Yes.
each 20 yards.
Yeah. So 20. So each of them is 20 feet. So then, let's just do this. So Lex and Grim, or Lex and Grim, Lex and oh, so here's what we're gonna say. Because they're moving, guys, is we're not gonna actually move the tokens along here. We're gonna take how much you're investing in your move, subtract it from theirs, and that'll tell you how much distance they get away from you.
Right.
So Lex, how much move are you doing this round?
1.
1. Okay, so you're moving right, and then Grim.
4.
I'm lightly encumbered, so I'm going 26 and a half.
And if you're taking an action, you have that, so you're going to fall behind this round.
Well, I thought it was action move. That is my move action.
But Lex is able to devote his full move towards it. But
I see what you're
when you
saying,
are taking
yeah.
an action, remember you can only take half of your combat move. So Lex is going to be able to advance 1 forward. Ostin, now remember you can, and Lex needed to put his bow away. Ostin can choose to dash. He can do it 3 times before he has to start making checks. That will allow him to double his movement.
Right, he is going to dash because he wants to try and shut this down quickly. Otherwise,
Yep.
we're stuffed because he'll they'll get away.
Okay, so both
So his
Tom.
move is 40.
So then he would move the same rate as what Tekeli Lee and Tom are moving, and both Tom and Tekeli Lee are dashing. So that means that Lex is going to fall behind by 1. Grim is going to fall behind by 2. Let's see here, 1, 2. Yeah, that's right. And Grim, you had an action too. You want to shoot the ice?
I want to shoot the ice. Yeah, I think I'm going to shoot the. I think I'm going to shoot the ice in front of the vampire knoll to see if it so he slips and falls.
I think you have to hit their square.
No. This is an auto hit thing.
Hit, yeah.
Okay, so you do.
Like you hit
This is
them
a
and they
creature of
cross
ice
it.
and snow. It scatters across it with no difficulty.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I guess I'll do the.
So that's the end. Mark off one more charge from that. And that is the end of round 1. Guys, round 2. Tom
Slow Tom down.
and Tekeli Lee are dashing again.
I am. So that doesn't. The dashing isn't affected by my injured leg then.
No. You're being. You're pushing yourself to the limit here.
Yeah. He's probably magically.
It's a short-term thing.
So initiative then.
You know what? I think we don't need to roll initiative because you guys aren't close enough right now. Well, hey, actually, let's do it because there may be an attack that's happening. So, Mo, would you kindly beat my 3? 9. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So they are dashing, which means they are going to be getting 2 more squares ahead. What is everyone doing? Okay. So Lex and Austin, are you running? Are you dashing? Or dashing? Are you moving? Taking action? What are you doing?
Lex is dashing.
Okay, so you guys are keeping pace with Tom and Tekeli Lee as they're, and you can picture that you're barely seeing them as they're, scampering across the wastes. Grim, what are you doing this round?
All right, I'm gonna shoot in front of Tom's legs this time.
Okay, so you drop 1 more back.
Yeah.
And then it is Tom. Let's see here. Why don't you give us
the same?
I think a save versus breath weapon. That's the default for like dexterity-based stuff.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, I'll just close my sheet. Be 10 seconds while it reloads.
Sure.
Come on.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, maybe next week I'll have my new laptop in play.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're scrapping a lot of stuff at work, so I got a next generation to the one I'm currently on.
Excellent.
And it's still 8 years old.
Mm.
Come on. Wrong tendency.
Maybe this is. I might be able to make this easier for you. 1 second here.
You going to roll it?
Does that help, Mo?
Well, it's 14.
14.
Did your character sheet show up? Nope. Breath weapon is 13 for you.
All right.
Your spell is 14. Yes.
Damn.
Oh no, he saved.
No, he saved. That's bad.
I wouldn't have done that when it was trying to mind control me.
Yeah.
Now you have 1 point of astonishing fortune left. Do you wish to re-roll that to try and fail your save?
You mean my subconscious try and do it?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it.
Well,
Fail.
Okay. So go ahead and give us. You need to roll a.
Oh God.
Still
Two
racing
good rolls
along.
versus 2 bad ones.
Well, try it again.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's get too far away. But...
So then, guys, next round. Let's roll initiative. They're getting.
I failed, so.
Okay, Dave, would you kind of beat my 7? Nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you guys are up first. So, Grim is going to try same. Are you trying to trip him again?
I'm gonna try. Yep, keep trying it.
Okay.
So you said every one of these is 10 feet.
Yep.
That's what we're going with.
We're on to round 3. So
Okay.
this will be after this. People, both you guys and Tekeli Lee and Tom will have to start taking fatigue checks. Okay.
So Tom's 1 round ahead of me for dashing.
Tom is 1. Yes, that's why you're a little bit further back from where Oakson is.
I haven't dashed at all yet, so I don't have to take a fatigue check, do I?
You do not. No. It's only the
Okay, yeah.
dashers who
Okay.
get to it. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, Dave, you've got 1 more round of dashing before. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it is first up. You guys won initiative, which means you guys get to dash forward, and then I rolled a 7. So Grim, go ahead and give us a roll. You're going to fall 1 more behind.
Well, it's actually Tom that makes the roll.
Oh yeah, Tom.
Save.
Go ahead and give us a breath weapon save versus breath weapon, please. If you can get him down, he can't move at all this round. He fails.
Okay, good.
Biffs it in the snow, which means that those of you who are dashing are getting too closer to him. All right. And Tekeli Lee looks back and sees what's happening. Then it is... let's see here. I think that's the end of... Oh, Tekeli Lee gets to move. And actually, he's going to slow down. He still moves a little bit further forward, so he's still 20 feet ahead. but looks back to see what you guys are doing. All right. That's the end of the round, guys. We're on to round 4.
Lex says to Osen, if we get close enough, tackle Tom. He's not in his right mind.
Okay. Then,
grapple
Dave,
Tom.
would you kindly beat my 5?
Oh.
Okay.
It's not going to matter too much right now, but
Okay.
when we get into...
So, what Kelly Lee once again says in Tom's mind, Harry, they come to kill you. So Tom would have to spend 1 action to move action to stand up. And then I need you to give us, if you're going to dash and make another run there, you need to give us a Constitution check, please.
Fail,
of course, yes.
Fail.
He's been dashing more.
Doesn't he have to do a standard action to stand?
My character sheet is just not loading.
Oh, just give us a roll a d20. I can check what your Constitution is.
Yeah, I think it's
Standard action.
One sec here. Tom, your Constitution is currently a 14.
14.
18 fails.
Fails. Good.
Okay. So you get up, and it's right, Tom. I think your leg has just been fucking aching.
Yeah.
You were at minus
Giving away.
-1 to all your stats, -1 to hit, -1 to saving throws, and then the next time you fail one, you become exhausted and unable to move. So, but you do get to move this round. So you moved 1. Kelly Lee has been waiting for you. Then, what did Osten? So is Osten gonna dash again?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so I need a. What is Osten's Constitution score? Let's see here.
He's only dashed twice as far as I can.
No.
He started dashing at the beginning.
Yeah, he
He's
started
one
dashing at
square
the
ahead of
beginning.
Lex.
He does have a con of 16 though,
Oh,
so
right.
He's 1 square ahead of Lex, so he's 1 round ahead.
yeah. So go ahead and roll a d20 there, Tom.
Osten?
Yeah, for Osten.
Okay.
Oh,
Awesome. So he is getting closer. Lex, are you dashing as well?
yep.
So you're getting 1 closer as well. Grim, what are you doing?
I thought did we already go this round? I'm already confused what round we're on. I'm shooting. I'm gonna shoot in front of. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot in front of Tom again.
Okay. Yep.
So-
So you actually don't make any headway, but you don't fall any further behind right now, Grim. Go ahead and give us a d20 roll there, Mo. Your save versus breath weapon is a 13, so that he's able to stumble. Oh no! But you got -1 from your.
Everything.
So
From the
that's
previous
exact-
turn.
It's still a success.
Still a success.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's 13.
Alright.
Yeah. So he's able to
Lex says
make that
if you-
movement.
Lex says if you can blind that creature again, you can do that.
That's what I was gonna try to do next time.
Okay. Then
Oh, you could blind Tom, and then he wouldn't be able to really move very well.
I thought about that too.
yeah, it might.
But, yeah.
Okay.
It's only 4 points of damage.
It only lasts for 1 round though, so
Mm-hmm.
That's still, that gives us more. Every time we get closer, gives us a chance to take them down.
Absolutely. Okay.
blind the creature.
Then it is. Let's see here. The end of the round, I guess. So we're on to round 5.
Brandon's rolling initiative now.
Okay. Brandon, would you kindly beat my 5?
Cool.
I will flip the camera
Gladly.
around next time too, folks. Oh yes. So you guys are all moving first. Is Osten and Lex, are you guys dashing again?
Yes. This time I have to make a check.
Okay. So Osten needs to make another check at -1. Tom. This thing's going to dash again to Kelly is going to. Tom, would you kindly give us a 1d20 roll?
Uh-oh.
You want to roll 13. Fails again. Tom drops down exhausted into the snow, trying to move. Kelly Lee is dashing. Lex, go and give us Mo, give us another d20 roll for Osen and Lex, we need a con check from you two, please.
Yeah, that's a success for Oston.
Yep.
I think.
Yep. Nice. And Lex. Nice. All right, so Tom is exhausted in the snow, and seeing all of you guys charge, I think what you hear, Tom, as you fall down in the snow, you look up, and you can see your friend hunched over, and let's just see this friendly pet, this new ally you have made. He looks at you, snarls, and says, "I will be back for you." And then he collapses into, as if he was made of snow, and becomes this swirling vortex of ice crystals, and like a miniaturized kind of like a dust dervish or a dust devil, but made of snow, and drifts off into the darkness. Guys, you were able to catch up to Tom. Good job. So Tom is completely, you've seen him like this before too, completely and utterly exhausted. What do you guys say as you come across him?
Tom, that vampire, was it controlling your mind?
No, my friend, we must follow him. He's got food and warmth.
Oh, I think that answers our question.
No, so he's struggling and trying to effectively stand up, but he's obviously so tired he just collapses each time.
Mm-hmm.
Did your friend tell you where you were going?
No, I have to follow him. Presumably, he's implanted some sort of like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he promised you food and warmth and everything you could possibly want. Why would you, after all this traveling, after going through that brutal blizzard, like, why are we traveling? Why are we fighting any longer?
Yeah.
We're looking
Don't
for
worry, Tom.
allies.
We'll find him, Tom. Don't worry. We'll find him.
Oh, good.
Okay. So.
There's no sense motive, so I can't see whether you're.
Yeah. All right.
So, do we want to try and hunt this creature down? Because it might have
Eventually, Lex.
It might have shimmied off in the mist, but it had ogres with it, or gnolls with it. So
we'll find him. We'll find him eventually.
Yeah,
and
Or he'll come for us.
If you
would Austin actually know that the gnolls? Yeah, because we knew that the background was that it's supported by a pack. So maybe he probably would say, "Well, we follow the gnolls, we might find the creature."
What he tells you, like the legends of the region is like the reason that, or at least one of the reasons why regular interaction with the Goliaths don't happen very often is because the way you get to their their homelands is through the cackling chasm here. It's through this valley. Let's go back to the map actually. This whole, man, this is a great looking map. Oh, so cool. This whole region here is said to be haunted. Like this whole valley in here is said to be haunted by that a spirit of hunger. And it's brood. So generally they avoid this whole region going in. At least the Ragged do. But yeah, they, the spirit that leads them, it's said that it's a whole tribe of like Arctic gnoll or Arctic gnolls that follow this thing, and it's going to be, they must have somewhere they abide, a boat that they live. And I mean, assuming this thing follows the rules of other similar like undead spirits of hunger, Lex, and it's said that these things only hunt at night as well too. They or dusk, thanks to the perpetual winter. It extends the time that creatures of the night can be out and run among you. The what do you call it? The spirit it must have somewhere that it rests. You know, it's got to be some place that it keeps as a home. So yeah, there must be somewhere.
Okay. Austin, can you sit on Tom? We'll go back and get our stuff.
I can summon. I can summon a phantom steed. It'd be helpful.
No, we need to keep Tom here so he doesn't run off and go chasing his new friend.
Gotcha.
We have a camp that we were half prepared, so we got a tent set up and rams with gear, and we have to go back and get that.
Stone Wolf murdering some gnolls. We got that too.
So let's go get our camp, and we'll come back here, and we'll camp here, and we'll just make sure we'll tie Tom to a tree or something.
Okay. I mean, Tom's not. I don't think.
So he doesn't run off.
Yeah, he's not like fully dominated. Like there's a difference between a dominate spell and a charm person spell. He just really trusts and is an ally. I mean, mechanically, you guys wouldn't, or like in fiction, you guys may not know the difference between the two, but. And also, you don't know for sure what this thing is, I suppose. So you don't know whether it's following. You know, when you've got a. Oh boy.
Well, maybe we just continue on our journey, and Tom, we'll come back and visit your friend later. How does that sound? Oh, are you muted?
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. He assumes that we're going to continue the journey means follow the friend.
Yeah, we'll just go and talk to the Goliaths quick, and then we'll come back and visit your friend. How's that sound?
I have the 3rd edition, but Ravenloft, by the way.
The Van Richten's guides are for 2nd edition stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome for coming up with unique, like gothic monsters. But I mean, it's usable in other campaigns as well too. If you want to make a really unique vampire gnoll, say, Van Richten's guide's got some fucking awesome ideas for that. Okay, then.
All right.
What do you guys wish to do? It's dusk is coming right now. Are you guys going to try and find the tracks for this? What are you going to do with Longclaw's body?
Eat it. Just kidding. No, I don't think that'd be disrespectful.
Should we go back to our camp and finish setting up and lay Longclaw to rest?
I think it's good.
Lex, I got an idea. Why don't you give us a weather sense roll? This will affect the ability to track, right? Like if you're going to see snow come in tomorrow, it means that those tracks may not be there.
Yeah, success.
Looks like a clear day tomorrow.
Yeah. I think what it is there's, like, from where you guys are, you're right at the base of Sky Tower Shelter, there's a strange weather pattern. And this may play in, I mean, maybe this is just your paranoia acting up here, but not for nothing, you were on your way to ally the tribes, and suddenly this thing came upon you. This thing also managed to affect your most fearsome warrior, and you now find that the weather patterns are so strange and that it's concealing its intent. So you have no idea what to expect for tomorrow. Could there be the White Witch's hand behind this?
I think we should.
Or is this just bad
Okay,
luck?
let's go. Lex feels like we need to take care of Longclaw at the very least. He's a
Agreed.
stalwart ally and a force of nature that needs to be respected. So
Agreed.
back to camp.
Okay.
Well, Tom's asking, why are you treating that dangerous creature with such respect? It was trying to kill us all.
It might have
Shouldn't
gone
we just
a
take
little.
it, sir?
Why do you say dangerous creature? Wasn't it not?
Oh, yeah, it was attacking everyone. It was quite obvious. My new friend told me.
Oh, you know what? I think there might have been some confusion there, Tom. The bear was attacking the gnolls, so.
It might have been mad, but even the mad deserve respect.
So, because I'm not completely dominated, presumably I've got to see what I believe, what they're trying to, like, persuade me then.
Yeah, I mean, like, you definitely... you don't consider the Knolls allies or friends.
No.
They were clearly enemies, and you were still able to brutalize them. So what you'd be doing is some... I'm picturing it the kind of like mental gymnastics that people do to justify, you know, the sort of like like this is clearly against your best interest, but why the fuck are you doing it? But you're doing it. So things that don't make the logical inconsistencies are just glossed over by the power of this thing's
the words he said was that it had gone mad. So what he could believe is that it was fine up until like 3 or 4 minutes before he made a new friend.
Yep.
Like that's So
and we
for that,
All right, well, yes, so then I can warn Longclaw. Unfortunately, turned mad.
Yeah.
And then we have
the
our
old
camp
Longclaw.
camp stuff there and the Rams, so we might as well, try and camp out there, see what the Knolls had on them, if anything.
One thing, so you would, I think Grim can tell you, just how long the persisting effect of these kinds of magics can be. And Lex, your undead lore would definitely tell you something like that as well.
This could be a one.
Yeah, and the thing, I think the other thing your undead lore would tell you too is like these things are immortal, patient hunters too. At least the kinds you've met thus far. So together, it may not be tonight, it may not be tomorrow, but a week from now, it may show up and be like, "Come with me."
We need to be wary because we've asked both of the tribes to meet in this almost very place. Bring your tribes down and meet together to reconcile. And oh wait, there's a vampire stalking that valley. Sorry.
Well, they know that there's a vampire, but they may not know that Tom has been.
Wait, what you know, at least what Osten's calling it, is a spirit of hunger.
Spirit of hunger.
Spirit of hunger. Well, they know that, but they probably know about the spirit of hunger. They live here.
Right,
yeah,
but there is wide variety. In the same way that there is such a massive variety of undead, just because you know something is a disquiet spirit doesn't mean that you know what it is, what it wants, what it can do. There's even just think of the variety between how do you tell the difference between a shade and a shadow, or a ghoul and a ghast, right? Like that. And those are just that's not even dipping further into the well of crazier undead creatures that are out there. A juju zombie versus a regular zombie, right? So, what it's to avoid misconception, and this is what Lex would be telling you guys, like to avoid misconceptions and making a mistake of what we think would be effective as to what isn't effective. You need to treat it as things that you would know about a vampire may only be at best, a suggestion or a likely outcome.
Sure.
One thing that crosses your mind, Lex, though. Let me double check something here.
Maybe if we burn Tom with a brand, he'll come to his senses.
I don't think that'll work, but
we could try.
Maybe we should. I just think before we have the meeting, we should just tie him up.
You discussing this in front of him?
No, of course not.
So holy water is obviously something that is very important.
I don't have any of that anymore.
One of the signature things that some such spirits of hunger are unable to do, in addition to being vulnerable to sunlight, is an inability to cross moving water.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And look where you guys are.
Oh, yeah. Try to cross the river.
Okay. Does that mean Tom's just affected by a charm? He's not. Okay, so we can, if we can get across and get to the Goliaths, we should be fine. But coming back for the meeting, we will be at risk of the creature showing up and influencing Tom.
Yeah, we'll tie him up at that point.
If you wish to be truly Machiavellian, What's one way to bring two disputing parties together?
Oh, mutual
Common enemy.
That's very good.
Common enemy. Look at this.
Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, Tom's just totally useful now. Or his predicament, I should say. He's always been useful.
I like it.
Oh, I've got an idea about crossing rivers, though. Let's. Can we pass the iron stone around? You throw it across the river.
You need
I grab it.
24 hours for an item to become attuned, right?
Darn it.
That's what the
Not
problem
only
we
that,
have.
if someone throws it poorly and it goes into the water, that's probably not a good thing.
That's true, too. Oh, well. I thought I had an idea.
Okay, so then, for tonight, what are you guys planning on doing? The four of you.
Lex
we
will
can't
watch
cross the
with
river.
Tom. Lex will stay on watch with Tom. Or actually, he'll ask Ostin to watch with Tom. And if Tom tries to run away, just sit on him.
Okay. Tom, you haven't lost all free will, and you haven't had a single-minded, you're not, like, afflicted with a single-minded obsession to get there. But it probably, like, it's got to be a very conflicting thing where you know that, like, why the hell are my friends not seeing that this person is a friend as well? They're insisting on going to these Goliaths who don't even want our help, but we got this friend who we could go to. What's going through Tom's mind as he's balancing these things?
Well, he's sort of saying, well, the Goliaths are just. I mean, they might be useful, but they're just such a pain in the arse. So, yeah, why don't we just go to our new friend and get him to help us against the White Witch? It's his view.
All right. So then, with you guys taking turns with watch, it is too cold to bury Longclaw's body. And he is an animal. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. It's going to be left out for scavengers. It's the whole circle of life thing is something that Ostin and certainly Longclaw would appreciate. So it's left out to feed scavengers. The night, Tom, your dreams that night, you can't really remember them, but they feel dark, and they feature what you vaguely remember is running along with across a blasted, white Arctic landscape, a gnawing hunger in your gut, and a vicious bloodlust for an elk, or a tribe of elk that you are, a herd of elk, I should say, that you are pursuing. At least that's the vague impression that you get from when you wake up. But let's see what the weather's going to be like in the morning. Where did I put it?
Oh no, super windy.
Oh no! So it is snowing again. It is incredibly windy, and it's fog. So fog is irreconcilable with that.
Because it's like a freaking blizzard.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll interpret it as the same thing. It's effectively a whiteout blizzard that you wake up to.
We should just stay in today.
There's a lot of precipitation for a tundra, I gotta say, but I guess the White Wolf's effects.
Well, you're not in tundra right now. You're in the foothills of the mountains, right?
Okay.
And the winds that have been chasing you from the time you left Wyrmdoom Crag have effectively been right down from the Ragged Glacier. So if Aurel's power is over winter and whatnot, what better symbol of that is than the ever encroaching massive sheet of ice that's represented by the Ragged Glacier.
True.
So, what do you guys wish to do with your day today, then? The winds... Oh, God, that's right. You guys got to find shelter. Sheesh.
Oh, yeah. That'd be a good idea.
Oh, my God, and you're way out in the open. So, do you risk going across the ice here? Or do you... to try and get to shelter across the way?
We could try it again to cross the ice.
I think we follow the river until we can find a place to ford it safely.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Okay, so then I rolled yesterday to see how many days it is. So,
Modifier.
all right. So what I need from you
Modifier
first
weather.
is I need a strength check from everybody. First, everybody left remaining. See if you take any.
That fails for me.
Okay. Oh, and you guys would have healed each 1 hit point as well too.
Okay.
So your tokens are just above
So that's
there.
Tom,
Ostin included. Oh shit.
and this one is for Ocean.
Okay.
Well, how do you handle people with 1800 strength?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Oh, you weren't. Yeah, you're not exhausted any longer. No, then you're fine. You're fine, Tom. Okay, so then Grim fails. Grim, it's only 1 point of damage you take. DR won't
Okay.
attack. And then Lex, how's your strength doing?
That's what it was.
Let's get that wind back up again.
Oh no!
Oh,
Adjustment.
shoot. Okay. That howling wind is up. Lex, 2 points of damage. DR will not protect you. And then, oh shit, you haven't found a way to forward yet. So everyone pick your lightest piece of equipment that is lost to the storm.
All right. What scroll is this now? Where am I? Where are my scrolls?
Now, what you still can do, though, is someone give me a percentile roll, please. There's not any hint of windbreak or anything. This is just brutal going for you guys. No natural shelter here. Okay, so then second hour.
I'm gonna say I lose some arrows.
Okay.
I lost a potion. I lost the scroll of detect evil.
Okay.
It's not like we
Only
needed that.
one. You only have to
Yeah.
pick one item that you lose. So.
I know that's all. That's what I did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So I thought you
like-
said a potion and a
Oh.
scroll.
Oh no, that's all right.
Okay.
So like the arrows that were remaining in my quiver.
Yep.
Okay.
Shit,
So then
okay.
I've got another quiver on the ram, but I just lost 16 arrows.
Ugh. Tom, what is the lightest thing you've lost?
Well, if Roll20 was playing ball, I could tell you.
Oh, hold on here. You know, it doesn't really matter for now. We'll just remember that.
Yeah, I'll make a note. Might be a dagger at the belt or something that came loose.
I mean, it's probably more. I mean, a dagger is probably heavier than, like, say, a blanket or something like that. Like, if you got a bedroll or something like that as part of your thing.
Or
that's-
maybe just both off. Yeah, I'll make a note and then I'll tell you when I can get to my character sheet.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, then, guys, we get to second hour. I need another roll from all of you for strength, please.
Yeah, thinking about it, it might actually be something like a flint and steel or some of my cooking gear.
Oh, shit.
All right, that passes.
Okay.
Right, this is for Tom,
Yep. Oh, my God.
and this is for Oath.
Lex. Oh, 6 points of damage for Lex. Okay, so but the rest of the guys are okay. Would you guys kind of give me another percentile roll?
Tom's going to say, can we just not hunker down and wait it out here, put the tent up and just
That's what I'm
wait
doing.
it out?
You guys, I'm assuming you guys. Well, you can't put a tent down out here. It's going to get carried off. This is like near hurricane force winds here. You need natural
Somebody else-
shelter, which is what.
Somebody else roll a D100.
There's
right.
the D100.
No. Fortunately, so that means everyone next lightest piece of gear, please cross that off. But then you are able to cross the river, and the chances of finding shelter on the mountainside is much better. So,
Oh man, my winter blanket just blew off the ram.
oh shit.
Shoot.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of the scroll of comprehending languages.
Shit. Okay. And then, okay, so we need hour 3. Strength checks from everybody.
Okay, for Tom
Pass.
Okay, good.
and Oaston.
Nice, Lex. Awesome. Everyone, the wind maybe is not quite as bad now that you've got something at your left there. Okay, guys. Percentile roll now, please.
Go ahead, Tom.
Okay.
Just trying to find natural shelter. Come on, guys. You find something.
Right.
Oh,
A cave up ahead. And you guys make your way down into the cave. Now, let me.
yeah,
And
your friend says.
by rolling here, let's see. Whew. So, guys, if you choose to wait out the storm here, nothing else will happen today.
All right.
So, everyone, would you please mark off 4 rations, 1 firewood ration, and then we will bring it to the end of this session. Okay. Now, let's get some XP out here, guys. My goodness. Where's my phone? Okay. Alrighty. You know, it looked earlier this morning, I wasn't sure we were actually going to be able to play today. I am so glad we played today. This was awesome. You know, we were talking...
Well, it would have been interesting if he had carried me away. I could have ended up being in thrall to the White Witch.
Or
True.
food for gnolls.
Well, yeah. I think being in thrall to the White Witch would have been more interesting from a role-playing perspective.
Okay, so there's that, and then, the gnolls. Warrior classes, so fighters and rangers. You guys defeated... Hold on here. 28 hit dice worth of adversaries today. And, one sec here. All right. Okay. And there are 4 of you guys gaining XP today. Guys, before any other modifiers, and not including any of your class XP, you guys have earned, having faced your first vampire, 1,088 XP for the day.
Nice.
So let me adjust Ostin's character sheet. Okay, let's do this. 8 minus 0.073. Ostin's inching his way closer to normal monster, where you take no damage from non-magical weapons. Okay. All right. Okay, so guys, wow. Well done today. That was a very, very tough adversary. And for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for this exciting session. What makes a vampire better? Make it from some kind of monstrous creature. So it's awesome. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can reach me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings, and you can reach me by email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. You can also find in the description of this video a link to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where we have channels dedicated to this game, this campaign, and every other campaign we run on the channel, as well as a bunch of other great stuff like finding a group, like house rules discussion, like advice for virtual tabletops, like advice, or we've also got a budding group of us who are playing World of Warcraft again, because, you know, we have fallen back into that trap. So lots of great people, lots of great conversations, and you are more than welcome to join us there as well. In addition, if you enjoyed this session and you don't want to miss future sessions, be sure to consider clicking on the subscribe button down there, the bell icon to be notified when we go live, or if you just want to keep track of it yourself, I will be posting later today. Every Sunday night, I post the schedule for the coming week on the community tab of the Dungeon Musings channel. I post it on the Dungeon Musings Discord, and I post it on Twitter. So lots of ways to keep track of the game, and lots of ways to make sure you don't miss any future ones. Next weekend is 2 sessions of Icewind Dale, so it'll be interesting to see what the guys do. Last but not least, I want to give a huge thank you to the players for joining me this morning. As I said, we were down quite a few people today, so I wasn't sure we were actually going to be able to get a group in. I am so glad we did. Brandon, Mo, and Dave, thank you so much for playing today, and thank you to all of you for being such great players too. Like Brandon keeping track of his the Wolf's accurate XP and whatnot. Mo leaning like really well into the mind control aspect of his character, and Dave just being a fucking terrific role player in general as well. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. This was a lot of fun, and we're inching towards 50 sessions of this, right?
Oh wow!
Wow.
Yep, 49. We're up to 50. That means next weekend. Next weekend is session 50, guys. Is that the time when we go hunting for vampiric gnolls? I wonder. Or perhaps ally 2 tribes that have long had a division between them. Who knows?
Let's see.
Well, that's
Maybe
true.
Cola will use a restoration on.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, we'll unite the tribes by turning them against us.
Exactly. They're actually mind controlled by him to Kelly Lee already. All right. So then, guys, once again, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us. If you are joining us during the current pandemic, which prompted this campaign in the first place, we do hope that this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis as well as can be expected. We hope that we've given you a few hours of time to turn your mind off of the troubles of our world and think of troubles that our heroes keep getting themselves into in the frozen wastes of the Icewind Dale. And until we see you again, happy gaming.